service on all your GM and Chrysler vehicles by certified technicians Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Call 270-365-5522 for your appointment today. Rice's Incorporated, Highway 91 North in Princeton.
It's time for Caldwell County Tiger Lady Tiger basketball on your hometown radio station, WPKY The Tiger. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the Princeton Electric Plant Board, Tri-Shoes Incorporated, Planters Bank, Community Medical Clinic, McDonald's, Caldwell Medical Center, First Southern National Bank, Pennyrow Rural Electric, Gordon Gas Company, the Woodall Agency, KSC AMW, the McGregor Group, Heating and Air, Farmers Bank and Trust Company, Jeff Rousseau, Attorney at Law, Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, Morgan Funeral Home, and Fredonia Valley Bank.
Welcome to the cab where it is basketball night here at Caldwell County High School. What is the 7th District doubleheader matchup? Should be a great night of basketball. Eric Jacobs here alongside Bob Hayes to bring you all the action. We're about 2:04 away from your national anthem starters and tip. And Bob, should be a fun matchup tonight. Always good when you're in a district rivalry game, and especially we got the band rocking, crowd starting to fill in, and looking forward to a good one.
It's going to be a great night, Tuesday night for basketball. Certainly district rivals on the floor tonight. The girls first, the boys following up in the second game. And really, we don't know much about either team, or I've not really kept up with what's happened throughout the season, both from the girls' standpoint, the boys' standpoint for Hopkins Central. But we know they've beaten Dawson, but not beaten Madisonville, which is about what we can say for our efforts in that district race, Eric. So I know the girls are coming off a fairly disappointing performance last Saturday night against Credit County. I'm sure they'll look to redeem themselves tonight, certainly against the district opponent, which becomes crucial in district seeding if they still follow the 1-4, 2-3. I think Dawson, I'm not sure whether they have a win yet in the district, so these teams are going to play each other at least tonight and at least one more time in the district tournament. So we'll see how we fare tonight.
And looking at those district standings, looks like the Tigers come in at 2-0, Lady Storm coming in at 3-1 in the district. And so both of these teams fairly even, as we've talked with Coach Thomas before. Well, it really should be a wide open district going forward, and we'll fill you in a little more about how these two teams match up. We're about 21 seconds away from our national anthem, so we'll go ahead and take a little break, and then we'll bring you back, get you all set with your starters, and get you ready for tip. You've been listening to Lady Tigers pregame here on 103.3 FM, The Tiger.
Meter tampering is dangerous. Tampering with an electric meter is not only dangerous, it is dishonest and against the law. Stealing electricity by tampering with an electric meter may result in your arrest and can even risk your life. Tampering with meters results in increased utility bills that everyone has to pay. If you see anyone tampering with an electric meter, call the Princeton Electric Plant Board right away at 270-365-2031. Princeton Electric Plant Board, Princeton, #1 energy source.
New car buyers, listen up. We need to move our new car and truck inventory fast, and we need your trade. At Tri-Shoes Incorporated, we know the dollar is tight, but there's never been a better time to buy a new vehicle. With fantastic rebates, low rates, all from trade allowance, and 7 American car lines to choose from, Tri-Shoes Incorporated is sure to fit you with the perfect vehicle at a price that's pleasing. And as always, if we don't have what you want on our lot, we'll find it for you. Don't go out of town for a good deal. Stay in town for a great deal. Tri-Shoes Incorporated, where your trade is worth more.
You can always expect great things at Planters Bank. When we say expect great things, what we're really saying is Planters Bank is here to provide the financial services you need. Planters Bank believes in the strength of our community. It is a full-service financial institution. Our employees have a true passion for helping our neighbors, and it shows. See Jake Pepper and the rest of the Planters Bank staff at 208 North Jefferson. Planters Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And welcome back to the cab, getting all set for the starting lineup. To start it out will be the Hopkins County Central Lady Storm.
And for the Lady Storm, coming out first being introduced is number 22, Nakia Eichert, followed by Madison Gregg, followed by Gabriella Baxter. Number 24 coming out is Taylor Moore, followed by the last storm, number 21, Maddie Tao. And now for the home-standing Lady Tigers, coming out first is Peyton Young. Touchdown 21, Jada Boyd for the Lady Tigers. Coming out third, number 31, JC Jaggers. Number 12, Lucy Goffinette getting the start tonight. And Bella McConnell rounds out the Lady Tiger starting lineup tonight. Lady Tigers are at center court right now, followed up by the Lady Storm. Cheerleaders clear the court. Referees get in possession. And we're about ready for basketball action. And for that action, my partner, Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. We're all set for tip. It's going to be McConnell and Eichert to take it. Whistle blows, ball is up, and we're off. Tip's going to be won by the Lady Storm. They get it to Grigg. Grigg will hold high at the point. Lady Tigers come out in a 2-3 zone to get this one started. Grigg will hold. Now gets it to Eichert. Eichert looking to drive, kicks it off into the corner. Pump fake stepping in as Baxter, now to Grigg. Open look for three. This one too strong off the iron. Tao with the rebound underneath the basket, able to get the putback. Lady Storm with a quick 2-0 lead. Lady Storm coming out with a little bit of pressure. Lady Tigers get it across midcourt. Jaggers pass is tipped. Eichert able to pick it up. She gets it to Grigg. Grigg right side of the lane. Up, misses the layup. Going to have a jump ball.
Nice defensive play by the Lady Tigers to keep that from an easy two-point basket.
The Lady Tigers will be in possession of the ball after that jump ball. They'll inbound from their own baseline. They get it into Boyd. Now to Jaggers. Jaggers pass to Boyd's able to corral it. Lady Tigers need to get this ball out of the backcourt. Boyd dancing around, and that is going to be a 10-second violation. And a mental mistake early on for the Lady Tigers. Didn't sense a lot of urgency trying to beat that press.
2 trips down the floor and 2 turnovers for the Lady Tigers. Little shaky handling the ball, Eric.
Eichert will inbound. Gets it to Grigg. Grigg will float it over for Moore. Moore into the corner. They feed Eichert right side of the lane. Eichert backs her way underneath the basket. Shots up, no good. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Will remain with the Lady Storm. They'll inbound from the baseline. Grigg gets it inside. The shot put up and in. I believe that one was by Maddie Tao. Lady Tigers to bring it the other way. Jaggers out of the backcourt. It's going to be fouled.
Probably on Taylor Moore, maybe.
Looks like that will go against Moore. So that would be Moore's first foul of the game. Will be the team's first.
And the thing about the Lady Storm press, it's a physical press.
We have another turnover now. Jada Boyd's pass right into the hands of the Lady Storm defenders. And Lady Tigers coming out looking a little lackadaisical, I guess would be the best way to describe it early on. Lady Storm rotated around. Right corner. Get a look. Grigg for three. Grigg not able to connect. Eichert comes away with the rebound. It's going to be a three put up by Baxter off the mark. Rebounded Lady Storm. McConnell will get into a jump ball situation. So possession will go with the Lady Storm. And really the one thing keeping the Lady Tigers in right now is Hopkins Central having a little bit of trouble hitting from the field. It's going to be a three put up by Moore. This one way off the mark. Lady Storm able to corral the rebound. Baxter will hand that off to Grigg. Grigg high at the point. To the left side for Moore. Swings it for Baxter. Thinks about driving. Instead will float it to the near side. From the corner, pass is tipped. Goffin not able to corral it. Now they'll get it to Boyd. Boyd out of the backcourt to Jaggers. Jaggers drives into the lane. Left hand up, no good. Rebound's going to be tipped away and out by Nakia Eichert. So we have 2 substitutions for the Lady Storm here early. Samaya Stafford coming in along with Kiara James. The Tigers to inbound. They get it to Boyd. Boyd right corner for Young. Thinks about a three, instead will dribble left. She'll hand it to Boyd at the point. Swing it left side now for Jaggers into the corner for Goffinette. Jaggers back to Goffinette. They'll feed it inside to McConnell. McConnell steps into the lane, contested shot. This one off the mark. Able to get her own rebound off the putback. No good, but draws some contacts. That will send Bella McConnell to the line for the first time this evening for the Lady Tigers.
Just all-around hustle by Bella then to shot, miss, went in, waited in, got a rebound.
First free throw is up, in and out, no good. That foul going against Nikia Eichert will be Eichert's first, team second. McConnell back at the line, her second, up and in. Lady Tigers with their first point of the ball game. Now trail 4-1, 5:23 to go in the first quarter. So comes left side for Eichert. Eichert holds far into the right corner. The hold try and feed it inside. That's going to be taken away by Jaggers. Lady Tigers coming the other way. There's Boyd. Left side of the lane, has that ball tipped. It's going to squirt around and eventually going to be taken away by Kiara James. Another turnover for the Lady Tigers. Quick transition, Lady Storm. Here's James, thinks about three. Instead will step into the lane, kicks it out right side. They return it to the left corner to Eichert for three. Off the mark, McConnell snatches away the board. Neither team getting hot here early on offensively. So three put up by J.C. Jaggers, and Jaggers able to put the three in. So we got the net that hung up on that one, but a very nice shot to tie it up at 4 apiece from Jaggers, and that's a good sign. You want to see her get hot early from beyond the arc.
And I think what I've seen so far, Eric, is we got to come down and really get a shot off quickly because they're defensing us fairly well.
There's Grigg. She'll get it to Eichert. Eichert driving right side of the lane. Right hand floater. Gets the touch and in. Lady Storm retake the lead 6-4. 4:20 to go in this first quarter here at the Cap. Jaggers double teamed. Cross midcourt to Boyd. They get it to Young. Young quickly has defenders all over her. We'll hand it to Jaggers. Now back to Boyd at the point. Skip pass to Jaggers. Just about loses it. Boyd able to pick it up. Boyd back to Jaggers, to Young. Nothing there for a three. She'll return it to the point. Now to Jaggers, over to Boyd. Keeping it on that far left side of the perimeter. It's going to be a three put up by Peyton Young. This one well off the mark. It's going to be picked up by Eichert. Eichert into the front court. Drives into the lane. Two-hand up and in. And Eichert just not a lot of resistance on that one. Able to extend the lead to 4.
You have to stop the shooter. We did not stop the shooter.
Here's Young. Young to the point to Boyd. Three. This one left well short. That rebound is going to come off the hands of Jaggers and out for a Hopkins County Central ball. Have a substitution. Jada Boyd will be checked out of the game. She'll be replaced by Carson Parker. From the Lady Storm out of the backcourt. They've got a 4-point lead. 3:23 left in this first. Here's Grigg. She'll work around Stafford. Gives it to Eichert into the corner for James. James driving baseline. Tries to kick it out. Pass taken away by Young. Young patiently waiting for the traffic to go by. Now out of the backcourt. Comes left side for Jaggers. Jaggers to Young. Back to Jaggers. 3-ball. Hits it. That's going to cut the deficit down 2-1. And again, for the second time in a row, net gets stuck, and I think that's an indication of a very pure shot.
Two pure shots, nothing but net on both of them, and that's what we have to do. We got the ball out of our point guard's hand quickly to JC, and then back to the point guard, and back to JC, and she was able to have time to get that shot off.
Here's the Lady Storm. They try to feed it inside top of the key. It's going to be knocked away. The Fritz is going to be able to come away with it. We have a three that's put up and in by Carrie Reynolds. Reynolds in the game for the first time this evening, able to connect on the three. Lady Tigers coming out of the backcourt. They'll get it to Young. Young's pass high, floats it off the hands of Carson Parker. And as you mentioned, Bob, the Lady Tigers really having a tough time with this aggressive defense that Hopkins County Central has come out with early in the game.
They're real active, no doubt. That was our 5th turnover. Fortunately, Hopkins Central has 4.
Fritz will get it to Eichert. Eichert dribbling to the right side. We'll get it into the corner. Double team. They feed it inside now into the left corner, but that pass just off the mark away from Eichert will be a turnover. The Lady Tiger ball. Checking back into the game is Maddie Tao. A lot of rotation here early on for Hopkins County Central. Lady Tigers with only one substitution here in this first quarter. Lady Tigers looking to break the press, are able to get it to McConnell, now to Parker. Parker holds, returns it to Jaggers. Jaggers top of the key jumper. This one off the mark. McConnell able to come away with the rebound. Her shot off the bottom of the basket, no good. Parker can't get the rebound. And now it's going to be picked up by Jaggers. Jaggers will float it over to Young. She'll return it. Now they'll swing it right side. Back central. Jaggers wants to drive. Instead, forced to give it to Goffinette. Now to McConnell. Right side of the lane. Contested jumper up, no good. Tao able to come away with the defensive board. Lady Storm in transition. Quick ball thrown to Eicher, and we're going to have a travel called. Looks like Brianna Fritz on that one. Just couldn't quite get that ball out of her hands in time. Took an extra step. So now Fritz is going to be replaced by Grigg for the Lady Storm. 11-7, Hopkins County Central with the lead. 1:29 left in this first quarter. Ball's floated across midcourt to Young. Young right side to Jaggers. Jaggers now at the point. We'll give it back to Young. Open look for three. Young not able to connect. Eichert comes away with the rebound. Eichert across the Tigers logo, picking up steam. Drives right side of the lane. We're going to have a foul. I believe that foul is going to go against Peyton Young. Will be the first foul of the game for the Lady Tigers. Will be Young's first. And Bob, if you're the Lady Tigers, you're almost not mad at that foul, because the last time Eichert did the same thing, just went uncontested and was able to get an easy two. Ball's inbounded to Baxter. Baxter's pass is going to come off the mark, trying to find Grigg. So we've got more substitutions. Checking into the game now, Jada Boyd, Maja Hollowell in as well for the Lady Tigers. They replace McConnell and Young.
Again, Hopkins Central still with the press on.
Jaggers able to beat it. Jaggers head of steam. Has this ball stripped on the left side of the lane, is able to hold on to it, and is surrounded by three Lady Storm defenders. Caldwell County will hold on to the ball after that jump ball. Now two more substitutions. Is checking into the game. I believe that is Reynolds along with Stafford. Goffinette to inbound. Let's get it to Carson Parker. Shot up, no good. Contested rebound is going to be taken away by the Lady Storm. Coming the other way is Grigg. She gets it to Baxter. Baxter, right side, wants to drive. Has that ball knocked away by Goffinette. Boyd able to pick up the loose ball. Lady Tigers quickly in transition. Boyd, left side of the lane, shot up, no good. Going to be rebounded, and on the putback, there's going to be a foul. Looks like that foul going against Kelly Reynolds. Reynolds will pick up her first, team's third. And that will send J.C. Jaggers to the line for the Lady Tigers. Jaggers' first ball, up too strong. Off the back of the iron, no good. But she will get a second after that foul. Jaggers 0 of 1. Here's her second. This one, same result as the first. The Lady Storm able to get the rebound. 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Grigg will hold high at the point. Be patient and let time bleed off the clock. Grigg continuing to hold. Now will make a move, gets it to Stafford. Stafford holds, got to get rid of it. Gets it inside to Tao. Now they swing it high for Baxter. Baxter driving. Down low for Tao, contested, and the two up and in. And that will be the way that we end our first quarter. After one quarter of play, it's Hopkins County Central 13, Caldwell County 7. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with your second quarter of action. You're listening to Lady Tigers basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
It's located at 310 Hawthorne Street in Princeton. Community Medical Clinic's goal is to provide access to excellent health care services that are both convenient and affordable in our local community. Community Medical Clinic is taking new patients every day, and walk-ins are welcome. The clinic is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. to serve you and your family members of all ages. All insurances are welcome, as well as patients with no insurance. Community Medical Clinic, providing health care services at your convenience at no extra cost.
And welcome back here at the Cab. We're at the end of one quarter of play. The Lady Tigers trailing Hopkins Central 13-7. Hopkins Central with 5 field goals in the first quarter, led by Maddie Tao. Caldwell County, no 2-pointers in the first half, in the first quarter, but 2 3-pointers and 1 out of 4 from the charity stripe for our 7 points. And as we were saying, Hopkins Central is substituting liberally, so that tells me they're going to be keeping this press on pretty well the whole game until they either get a comfortable lead or we figure out a way to beat it. And Hopkins Central inbound the ball, start the second quarter, and here's Tiger sportscaster Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action, Lady Storm with possession of the ball and the lead 13-7. So we get the second quarter underway. They'll feed it left side for a wide open Maddie Tao, who will extend the lead to 15-7. Here's Boyd, gets it to Jaggers. Jaggers back to Boyd. Loaded for Jaggers, able to get out of the backcourt and beat the press. Now to Goff and that to McConnell. Shot from the free throw line, no good. And that rebound will last come off the hands of Bella McConnell and will be a Hopkins County Central ball. And so, Bob, if you're looking at the start of the second quarter, still early in, but a result much like we saw in the first.
Which wasn't one of our better quarters, as they say.
Eichert's going to float it far right side for Baxter. Tries to feed it inside for Tao. Ball saved by Young. They get it to Eichert. Now dish it out to Baxter. Open look for 3. This one off the rim, no good. Eichert with the rebound, able to get it easily. Back in for 2. This is now Hopkins County Central with their largest lead of the game, up 10. There's Boyd. Boyd's pass is going to be tipped away by Eichert. Lady Storm will come the other way. Griggs at the point. Griggs will hold. Lady Tigers still in a 2-3 zone. Griggs dribbles left, hands it over to Eichert. Eichert dribbling right, dishes it into the corner for Baxter. Look for 3, off the mark. Young with the rebound. Lady Tigers out of the backcourt, get it to Jaggers. Jaggers driven out of the right corner. Her pass off the mark. That's going to come to Peyton Young. That's going to be a backcourt violation. They're going to say there was no tip, and that will be another turnover, not in the favor of the Lady Tigers.
That's Caldwell's 8th turnover. Hopkins Central with 8 also. So keeping us in the game is Hopkins County's play at times not been very pretty.
Grigg now with the ball at the point. We'll skip it to Eichert. Eichert wanting to drive, dishes it off into the right corner for James. James driving to Eichert in the left corner. Now to Grigg. Errant pass is going to be picked up by Jaggers. Lady Tigers coming the other way. There's Boyd. Get it to Jaggers. Open look for 3. And J.C. Jaggers able to connect. And Jaggers really the one thing keeping the Lady Tigers in this game, hitting from beyond the arc.
That's our offense tonight, is that shot from the left side behind the arc.
All 3 of those threes coming from the same spot. The driving is going to be James. Should get it out. 3 balls going to be put up from the corner. No good. Taken by Moore. Rebound contested. And I believe when the rebound was caught by James, her foot may have been on the baseline.
We'll call that. Well, that's their 10th turnover.
From the Lady Tigers, trying to beat this press out of the backcourt. Jaggers gets it to Boyd. Boyd across the midcourt. Boyd will float it high. Pass was tipped. Jaggers able to corral it. This ball comes to Goffinette. Goffinette to Jaggers near right side, high on the perimeter. She'll hand it to Boyd. Boyd will bring it central. Now back right to Jaggers. Right corner for Goffinette. Now we'll get it to Jaggers. Back to Boyd. Boyd, left elbow, gets it to Parker. She'll hand it over to Jaggers. Steps into the middle of the lane. Shots up and in. And Jaggers really having herself a big first half here. If I had to guess, don't have my eye on the score sheet at the moment, but it has to be by far leading the scoring for the Lady Tigers.
He has 11 of our 12. Another turnover for Hopkins Central.
Coming the other way. This ball's tipped, almost tipped back into their own goal. But instead, Boyd goes up, shot's no good. She has this ball stripped by Moore. Lady Storm coming the other way. In the right corner for Eichert. Deep 3. This one in and out. Carson Parker able to get the rebound, gets it to Hollowell. Hollowell to Boyd. Boyd to bring it the other way, now leading the attack. She'll skip it to Jaggers, now back to Boyd. Boyd brings it central, gets it to Hollowell, now into the corner for Goffinette. They'll swing it around to the left side. Lady Storm still in that 2-3 zone defensively. Swinging now for Jaggers. Jaggers back to Boyd. Boyd to Hollowell. Hollowell's going to drive. Finds a gap in the defense. Up and in. Count it. Going to say she drew some contact. That foul going against 24, Taylor Moore, will be Hopkins County Central's 4th team foul.
And Taylor's 2nd foul.
And that really a big-time play by Maja Hollowell. Saw that little gap, was able to take it, drew the foul, and now the chance to make it a 3-point play. Hollowell's free throw up and in. Cuts the deficit down to 2. Lady Tigers trail 17-15, 3:54 left in the second quarter.
Lady Tigers on an 8-0 run here.
Comes Grigg out of the backcourt. Grigg has that ball stripped, is able to regain control. Get it to James inside to Baxter. Baxter double teamed under the basket. Somehow able to get it to the other side. Now a long 2 taken straight away, no good. Eichert able to come away with the rebound and is fouled as she goes up. That will send Eichert to the line for the first time tonight. Bella McConnell picking up the foul.
Eichert has those old-fashioned shorts on.
Yes. Eichert's first. Up, touches about every part of the rim that can be touched and drops. Eichert coming into this game shooting 70% from the line. She leads the team. Eichert's second, able to connect, extends the lead to 19-15. We'll have a substitution. Goffinette checking out of the game for the Lady Tigers. She's replaced by Peyton Young.
And Hopkins Central back into their press.
Hollowell able to get it up to Boyd. Boyd floats it to Young. Young a little bit of space. Now we'll return it to Boyd at the point. Skips it to McConnell. McConnell over to Young. Step on the left side of the lane. Shots up. She won't get this one to drop. It's going to be rebounded by the Lady Storm, who now in transition. Get it to Baxter. Baxter underneath the basket for 2. Lead extended to 21-15. 3:09 to go in the first half. Lady Tigers inbound to Boyd. Press still on. Boyd able to get it to Jaggers. They've got to get it across midcourt. Jaggers able to break the press. Now into the lane, hands it off to Hollowell. Hollowell loses possession of the ball. It's going to be picked up by Grigg. Grigg in transition. Going down the right side of the lane to Baxter. Thinks about a 3. Instead will step into the center of the lane. Her shot up, no good. Cal able to save it, but right into the hands of Jada Boyd. Boyd for the Tigers. Gets it to McConnell. McConnell, right side of the lane. Jumper. This one off the mark. It's going to be picked up by Eichert. She'll get it to Grigg. Lady Storm in transition. A 3-on-1. Turned the ball over. Took a little bit more time than they probably would have liked, and it ends up in a jump ball situation. Or no, actually we're going to have a foul, and that foul is going to go against Gabriella Baxter. And so a good break there for the Lady Tigers. And to credit to Peyton Young on that one, the only defender back was able to stall it just long enough for Hollowell to come in and snatch that pass away.
And that's the other thing I've noticed. We're not getting back like we should. We're just picking up a Lady Storm and staying with her and not looking down the floor to see if there's anybody else down there.
Lady Tigers inbound. Hollowell in some trouble, double team. She's got to get rid of it, and she's forced into a travel. Didn't have anywhere to go, and so that will be another turnover against the Lady Tigers, and Hopkins County Central will have the ball underneath the basket.
And all our Lady Tigers just ran off and left her.
Yeah, a lot of that to Hollowell's defense, not much help. Ball's inbounded, they get it to Eichert. Right side for Baxter. Baxter feeds it for Stafford, open look from the left side, no good. Eichert's putback's no good. We're going to have a block by Bella McConnell. Knocked that ball out of Haley Hollis's hands. McConnell, nice job avoiding the foul on that one. Hopkins County Central will remain in possession for this final minute 58. This ball into Baxter, steps in middle of the lane, right hand, up and in. Hopkins County Central exploding back to a 23-15 lead after that 8-0 run that brought the Lady Tigers back into the game. pass from Hollowell is going to be contested. Stafford able to come away with it and gets it to Eichert. And now Eichert going to be called for a travel.
Turnover galore. 12 for Hopkins Central and 11 for the Lady Tigers.
Hopkins Central, being the beneficiary of those turnovers so far, have been able to convert, as the Lady Tigers have had a little bit of issues. Coming across midcourt is McConnell. McConnell gets it to Young, back to McConnell. She'll step right side of the lane, shots up, no good. Stafford, high flying, able to snatch away the board. Lady Storm in transition, lose the ball. And we have a collision with the official. Good to see Jaggers get up from that one, the official as well. Looks like that ball, a little bit of discussion. And it will be Hopkins County Central ball. Minute 18 to go here in the first half. Caldwell County trailing 23-15. So inbound to Grigg. Grigg holds, gets it to Eichert. Eichert working around a screen. Two-step, left side of the lane. This one off the mark. Rebounded by Jaggers. Jaggers pass, tipped by Eichert. Eichert able to turn that one around into two for the Lady Storm, and another turnover turns into Hopkins County Central points. Boyd out of the backcourt. Boyd gets it to Jaggers, able to break the press. Jaggers not a Boyd. Boyd two-step into the lane, is going to pick up a foul. Looks like that foul going against 55. It's Haley Hollis. Hollis will pick up her first foul of the game. Will be the sixth team foul for the Lady Storm. Lady Tigers with possession of the ball on the floor for the final 44.3. Two substitutions for the Lady Storm. Kiera James and Maddie Towle back into the game. Peyton Young to inbound. Will float it high for Jaggers. This pass tipped, but Jaggers able to corral it. Jaggers will hold, gets it to Boyd. Boyd left side to Young, open look for three, able to connect and cut the deficit to 25-18. 30 seconds left in the half. Here comes Grigg the other way. Grigg sees the lane, is going to take it, and just uncontested from end to end was Grigg, was able to come across midcourt through the right side of the lane untouched.
It's like we have no basketball IQ going at all tonight. Eric, nobody looking up to see where their help may be coming, and just allowed that lady to just drive to the basket.
So Hopkins County really taking control in this first half. They've got a 9-point lead, 15.7 seconds left. And Bob, we almost look tired here in this first half.
Sluggish, I think, is a good word.
Hollowell, double team, gets it to Jaggers, 9 seconds. Jaggers out to Young, open look for three from the left wing. This one off the mark. Eichert able to come away with it, 2 seconds. Ball floated up, one. Towle throws it up, and in. They're going to count the basket. And another last second shot put in by Hopkins County Central will extend their lead to 11. So after one quarter of play, or after one half of play, I should say, it's Hopkins County Central 29, Caldwell County 18. We'll take a 3-minute break and be back with your halftime. You've been listening to Caldwell County Lady Tiger Basketball here on your hometown station, 103.3 The Tiger.
Somewhere. And you're on your way somewhere at the same time. The cafe is introducing a new menu of recrafted espresso drinks, including the iced caramel macchiato, sweet caramel, drizzled over smooth iced espresso. Now chances are you're on your way to McDonald's. Nothing comes before coffee. Get any small from our new line of recrafted espresso drinks. Cafe quality for just $2. A la carte only. Limited time only at participating McDonald's. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal. Caldwell Medical Center Sleep Lab offers diagnosis for a variety of sleep problems, including sleep apnea. 1 in every 5 Americans have significant sleep difficulties, which, when diagnosed properly, can be successfully treated. A few symptoms of sleep disorders include fatigue, morning headaches, impotence, frequent urination, irritability, memory loss, high blood pressure, and loud snoring. If you have some of these symptoms, we may be able to help you identify and treat them before they cause more serious health conditions. Caldwell Medical Center offers studies in lab and in your home depending on your insurance company's requirements. Call 270-365-0300 for more information.
Hi, Caldwell County. I'm Allie Coleman with First Southern National Bank, and I'm ready to service your next loan. Whether you're wanting to build your first home, buy an investment property, or add square footage for your growing family, we can tailor a solution just for you. Stop by my office at 101 West Washington Street in Princeton, or give me a call at 270-365-3545 to apply today. First, the National Bank Equal Housing Lender, Federal Registry 409424, NMLS 100299.
Penny Line Electric is ready for winter storms, but freezing rains, snow accumulations on power lines, poles, and trees, and high winds can snap a power line and cut power. If this happens in your area, call Penny Line Electric immediately, and we'll send a crew out to restore power as quickly as possible. Rain or shine, snow or sleet, day or night. A reminder, it's a good idea to keep a supply of flashlights, batteries, battery-powered radio, canned food, and bottled water on hand for just such an emergency. A winter weather suggestion from Penny Line Electric, your touchstone energy cooperative.
Porter Gas Company is a full-service local and family-owned propane company offering services in Princeton, Cadiz, Madisonville, and Murray. Right now, Porter Gas is offering specials on propane. Porter Gas offers Holland and Napoleon grills, Dixie choppers, and they also have Red Max weed eaters. Contact Porter Gas Company today for all of your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Porter Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1961.
And welcome back to the Cab. It is halftime. Lady Tigers trailing 29-18 after a half of play, and what was really a first half of turnovers for both teams. But Bob, as we were kind of talking about off air, the difference being Hopkins County Central has been able to convert off of those turnovers, while the Lady Tigers just had a first half that looked almost a little bit dazed and confused.
I would say that we are very sluggish tonight, Eric, for some reason. And also off air, we talked about that we're not being able to guard these ladies man to man. So it looks to me like we probably should have some sort of zone presence and get these girls back on defense. We've had 3 or 4 easy drives to the basket, layups, uncontested. We're not shooting the ball well on our end. We're getting some decent shots, but the only shots that are going in, obviously, are the three-pointers. We've had 4 of them, only 2 two-pointers, and for the Lady Tigers in the first half. Lady Tigers trailing here at halftime, 28-19, being outscored 13-7 in the first quarter and 16-11 in the second quarter. The trail here at halftime by 11 points in that last example. 3 point some odd seconds. We missed the shot. We don't hustle down the floor. We actually tip the ball, but we tip it into the hand of the Lady Storm. Down there, he turns and puts in about a 5 or 6 footer. So, you know, if I'm sitting on the bench, I would probably have come off the bench a foot and a half on that one. That just can't happen. For the Lady Tigers here in the first half, J.C. Jaggers leads the Lady Tigers with 11 points, coming on 3 3-point field goals, 1 2-pointer. She was 0 for 2 at the charity strike for her 11. 3 points for Peyton Young on a 3-point field goal, 3 points for Manja Hollowell on the old-fashioned 3-point play, a field goal, 1 out of 1 at the free throw line, and 1 point for Bella McConnell, 1 out of 2 at the free throw line. 18 points for the Lady Tigers in the first half. For Hopkins Central, they're led here by their big stars. Maddie Towle has 12 points on 5 field goals. Nakia Eichert has 10 points on 4 field goals, 2 out of 2 at the charity stripe. 3 points for Carrie Reynolds on a 3-point field goal. 4 points for Gabriella Baxter on 2 field goals, and 2 points for Madison Gregg on a 2-point field goal. Total of 29 points here at halftime for the Lady Storm. As we've also said off air, we don't know what's going on in the Lady Tiger locker room, but we think they're probably being coached a little bit.
Yeah, I would imagine, I know coming from a coach's viewpoint, if we have a half like that over on the soccer side of things, there will definitely be a motivating talk, we'll call it that, to try and get them going for the second half, because this is the way we're playing this evening. is not really something we're accustomed to seeing. Usually the one thing that's consistent for the Lady Tigers is just that effort, that hustle on both ends of the court, and that just hasn't been there tonight so far.
We just have not, we've turned them over 12 times, but we ourselves have 12 turnovers, so that nets out at 0, and if they're getting 7, 8 easier shots than we are, that accounts for their 11-point lead. So we've got to do something to shore up our defense, or this game's going to get out of reach quickly in the third quarter.
And as we mentioned with this game, a lot riding on this one, this being a district game and it being a seeded district. Lady Tigers coming into this one only 2-0 in the district, not having many district games played. A lot of that in part due to the snow and the week that we missed. This being one of those games that was rescheduled from that about a week of ice and snow that we had here. And the Lady Storm sitting at 3-1, just taking a look at the rest of the district. It looks like we have Hopkins County Central, as we mentioned, at 3-1, the Lady Tigers at 2-0, Madisonville at 2-2, and Dawson Springs at 0-4. And so if you're the Lady Tigers, this is almost not necessarily a must-win, but one that will put you in a much better position going forward to try and secure that #1 seed in a girls' 7th district that really is wide open.
Maybe we're doing a rope-a-dope strategy. Maybe we're playing the man-to-man. Then when we get into the district, we'll go zone. I don't know, but we've got to do something to get back into this game and not just give it away. That's for sure.
And that's one of those that it'll be interesting to see the changes that are made. As we mentioned off air, the Lady Tigers at times really having a difficult time with that 3-point, with the aggressiveness on the defense that our Lady Storm come out with. And so as we kind of get down to this last minute 44, will definitely be interesting to see how do you, one, try and get that ball out of your hands a little faster to try and get some from the field, as well as what do you do whenever you have possession of the ball to try and break down that aggressive zone.
And that's the other thing we remarked. If we can, they're not pressing us when they miss a shot. They're hustling back on defense. We get down, and if we can just take a pass or get a quick pass to our shooters on the wing, they've been open. JC's converted 3 times, Peyton Young 1 time, but if we don't get the ball out of our hands quick, then Hopkins Central was able to capitalize and get back on that shooter, and we're not doing much, if anything, inside at all. So it's one of those things where tactics-wise, we have to figure out if we can break, and we're not taking a drive down the middle and stopping for an 8-10 footer. I don't know why we don't practice that much, but Marja took a shot down the middle and went all the way to the basket, then got fouled. So I'm not real sure if we're not wanting to do that, or just the girls aren't capable or confident in shooting that little 8-10 footer. It's hard to second guess the coach, but at the same time, we're just not getting up. I hate for our offense to be 25 feet out from the basket.
We're about 12 seconds away to get it started in the second half. As we mentioned, this is a big week for both the Lady Tigers and the Tigers, as a lot of district games being played, obviously tonight against Hopkins County Central, and on Friday another doubleheader over in Madisonville at Madisonville North Hopkins. And so looking for some big things and a big turnaround in the second half for the Lady Tigers.
And the Lady Tigers will inbound the ball to start the third quarter. And for the call, my partner, Tiger sportscaster Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action here. Lady Tigers trailing 29-18. Will start the half with a quick turnover. This ball's going to be fed up and tipped away, but then corralled by Baxter. Baxter will send it out to Grigg at the point to slow it down and take a deep breath for the Lady Storm, but not the turnover you want if you're the Lady Tigers.
And we cannot be lazy with the basketball either. That's what happened on our opening tip.
This pass, we're going to have a turnover now for the Lady Storm. It's going to be knocked away by Jagger. She'll give it to Boyd, who comes the other direction. Boyd, and that is going to be just a mental mistake, will be a turnover. So already in under a minute, we have 2 turnovers against the Lady Tigers, and hopefully that's something that gets backed out here fairly soon.
And that's a situation where Jada stopped on a dime and could have gone another 3 or 4 feet, maybe with the shot.
So that's going to be put into Baxter. She's got an open look for 3 for the Lady Storm, off the mark. Tal with the rebound is able to put it off the glass and in for 2. And Hopkins County Central is going to extend that lead to 31-18. Hopkins County coming out in a press to get this started. The 2-2-1. They get it to Boyd. Boyd's got to get it across midcourt. She's able to do that to McConnell. McConnell now is going to drive, kicks it out to Peyton Young. Young dribbles it high right. Needs to get rid of the ball. She'll get it to Boyd, who gives it to Jaggers. Jaggers back to Boyd. Boyd will hold. As Baxter on her, able to create a little bit of space as she dribbles to the right side. Now she'll spin. Boyd gets it off to Jaggers. Jaggers driving on the left side is going to put it up no good, but draws a foul. So J.C. Jaggers will step to the line. That foul going against Stafford. It will be Stafford's first, team's first, and Jaggers at the line for 2.
And that was an instance where J.C. did take it to the basket, and good things happened.
Jaggers' first shot up and in. She's now 1 of 3 on the evening. Hit her first on this attempt, now back for her second. This ball up and in. Makes it a 31-19 game. Caldwell County trails. 5:25 remaining in the first half. This ball is going to be tipped away by J.C. Jaggers and out. Good defense there from the Lady Tigers.
Actually, the score should be 31-20 because we were 18 at half.
20, there we go. Now Lady Tigers trailing by 11. Hopkins County Central win possession of the ball. Briggs holds it on the Tiger logo. She'll skip it to Baxter on the left side.
That should have been a double dribble.
Now swings it into the wing. Tiger's going to drive, has this pass tipped away. Here comes Boyd. The other direction, loses control of that ball on another turnover. It's coming back the other way is Grigg. Grigg dishes this ball, and a turnover, and we're back to turnover fest here to start the second half.
The word of the day, the letter of the day.
Again, turnover.
It's T.
This one will be held by Boyd. She gets it to McConnell, steps into the middle of the lane, off-balance shot, misses, and that's going to be picked up by Jaggers. Jaggers is going to be called for a double dribble, and that will be another turnover against Caldwell County.
I didn't see that one.
Tough from the vantage point we have here, was surrounded. Now coming into the game is Hollowell. Looks like she's going to replace Jada Boyd. They get this one to Grigg. Grigg's going to be fouled. She tried to split 2 Lady Tigers defenders.
In a situation like that, Eric, we have to stop that dribble and put the 2-man team on her, and we didn't do that.
That foul will go against Myra Hollowell. Will be her first. Will be the team's first. Lady Storm to inbound. 5:31 remaining in the third quarter. Grigg across midcourt. Grigg will hold, gets it to Eichert. Eichert working against Hollowell, gives it on the right wing to James, tries to feed it inside for Eichert. That's going to be picked up by Carson Parker. Another turnover, this time against the Lady Storm.
Now we need to go down and attack. They don't press us when...
Hollowell able to get it to Young. Young will back it out high on the right side to McConnell. McConnell skip pass to Jaggers. Jaggers high on the right side. Will get it to Young. Open look for 3, and Peyton Young able to connect. Lady Tigers trailing 31-23, 4:51 left in this third quarter. There's James underneath the basket, gets it to Stafford. Stafford, ball in and out. That one almost hit the support, and then somehow didn't drop. Lady Tigers able to get the rebound.
That one was shot softly.
And now Young, another 3. Put up, and the Lady Tigers really lighting it up from beyond the arc. Forces a timeout to be called from Hopkins County Central. Now only trail 31-26. And we'll go ahead with that timeout. We'll take a 30-second break, and then we'll be back for the final 4:30 of the third quarter. You're listening to Lady Tigers basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
Agency in Princeton, Kentucky. Are you wanting the best options that meet your needs? If so, call our friendly and professional agents who are just a phone call away at 365-5541 or visit our website, woodallagency.com. We will give you a free quote for your home, auto, or even your business. We will get back with you on the best options that meet your needs. Our office is located at 110 West Washington Street. Call Woodall, y'all.
And welcome back to the Cab. Back in action. Hopkins County Central with the ball. And Caldwell County working their way back from that 11-point deficit. Staying hot from beyond the arc has really been the key to staying in this game. Peyton Young having a big third quarter so far. Storm now in possession. Griggs going to be backed out. Now she'll look to drive. Off the left elbow has the ball tipped. Able to pick it up. And will now be fouled. That foul going against Bella McConnell. And she almost on that one would want to file a police report for getting mugged. Just a lot of contact. And McConnell picks up her team second. This is going to be a three put up, and this one connects. Looks like that one from Carrie Reynolds. Reynolds getting a big three ball for the Lady Storm. Now in possession, we're going to have another foul. I believe this foul is going to go against Bella McConnell as well. So McConnell will pick up a quick three, puts her in a little bit of foul trouble. Here early on in the third, she'll now be subbed off for Lucy Goffinette.
And the other thing, Eric, we're playing man-on-man, but we're sloughing off way back and letting these outside shooters have about 15 feet as they get the ball. Especially that last time, there was nobody within 20 feet of that shooter.
Hopkins Central now in possession. They'll skip it right
now
back.
We're in the zone.
To Eichert. Eichert will hold. She gets it to Grigg. Grigg right side for James. James holds, and now James is going to be popped with the travel and another turnover.
As we say, one of our ballet moves.
Yes. Ball to be inbounded by the Lady Tigers. They get it to Jaggers. Hopkins Central still in that press. Lady Tigers able to break it across midcourt. Jaggers dancing with James is now picked up by Eichert. Jaggers sees the lane, steps into it, gets it to Hollowell open. Hollowell can't convert underneath the basket. Ball's going to be stripped away by Goffinette, and Goffinette able to maintain possession for the Lady Tigers. She'll hand it to Jaggers, goes right wing for Young. Three. The bank is open, and Peyton Young with her third three of the quarter cuts it to 34-29, and on the other end we're going to have a foul. I believe that's going to go against J.C. Jaggers. Jaggers will pick up the team's fourth foul. I believe that will be her first foul of the game.
I'm seeing just a little bit more energy out of the Lady Tigers.
A little life in this now. A shot's put up from the left corner by Grigg. No good. Parker able to snatch away the rebound. Here come the Lady Tigers now. Jaggers leading the attack. Jaggers one-on-one with James. Goes right side to Young. Now to Jaggers to Goffinette. Thinks about a three. Returns it to Jaggers to Young. Open look for three. This one off the mark. It's going to be rebounded by Eichert. Eichert one-on-one with Hollowell. Gets it to Grigg at the point. They go left corner for James. She'll drive. Her pass is tipped. She's able to corral it. James will hand back off to Grigg at the point. Grigg right side. Now they'll swing it over for James. Steps into the lane. Tries to feed it inside. Now they'll dish it back out for a straightaway three from Eichert. This one off the mark and will careen out of bounds for a Lady Tiger ball. And these are the situations right here that we've got to convert off of for Caldwell County.
We need to stop, which we got. Now we need to go down and make them pay.
Lady Tigers will inbound, pass to Hollowell. Hollowell able to get it across the midcourt to Parker, now to Goffinette. Thinks about a three, opts to drive, has this ball tipped and stripped away, but she will fall on it for a jump ball. Possession will go for the Lady Storm.
And that's counted as a turnover. It's 5 turnovers for the Lady Tigers.
Checking back into the game is Cal. And the turnovers continue. Ball inbounded to Eichert. A minute 56 left in the third quarter. They're able to get it to Fritz. Going to be knocked away. Carson Parker corrals it, gets it to Young. 3-ball off the mark. Contested rebound. Carson Parker drawing the foul.
A lot of effort by Carson on that play to knock the ball loose, to pick it up, to get it to the open shooter.
That foul going against Maddie Tao will be Hopkins County Central's second foul of the half. It will be Tao's first. Young, another 3, and Peyton Young connects again, just lighting it up from beyond the arc. We're going to force a full timeout to be taken by Hopkins County Central, with the Lady Tigers now only trailing by 2. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second break and be back with your final minute 34 of the third quarter. You're listening to Lady Tigers basketball here on 103.3 FM, The Tiger.
Sanders here to tell you about KFC's all-new Smoky Mountain Barbecue Chicken. Get 3 sweet and crispy tenders, a biscuit, mashed potatoes, and gravy for only $4.99 at KFC. If you've never been to the Smoky Mountains, eating this chicken won't change that fact. But you won't be hungry anymore, so that's pretty cool. Get my Smoky Mountain Barbecue Tender Basket for just $4.99 at KFC. It's finger licking good. Participating KFC for a limited time. Prices may vary. After substitution, etc.
And we're back here at Cab, 1 minute, 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Caldwell County fighting back slowly, only down 2 points now, thanks to the hot shooting of J.C. Jaggers in the first half. Peyton Young here in the second half. Peyton with 4 threes and 5 for the game.
I'm no great basketball mind, but I have to think if I'm the coaching staff for Hopkins County Central, after that timeout, I'm saying if the ball's in the hands of 3 on the outside, you've got to be on her. Now coming the other way, the Lady Tigers
almost created a turnover, but JC had her foot on the out-of-bounds line, and ball will be inbounded by Hopkins Central.
Eichert to inbound. Lady Tigers trailing by 2, a minute 27 left in this third quarter. They'll hand it to Eichert.
And now we're back in still the zone, maybe? I can't tell.
Eichert's shot was up. She drew the foul, didn't get it to drop, but that foul going against Hollowell will be Hollowell's second, team's 5th, and that will send Eichert back to the line.
And so far, Hopkins Central only 2 shots from the line tonight, both by Miss Eichert, and she's 2 out of 2 from the charity stripe. Make it 3 out of 3.
We mentioned coming into this game, she's their leading scorer and also their leading free throw shooter. Really a all-around strong basketball player.
And she's been around a long time.
Eichert second, up and in. Extends the lead to 4 for Hopkins County Central. A minute 20 left in the third. Lady Tigers looking to break the press, get it across to Parker. Now for Hollowell, drives the lane, left-hand shot up and in. And you've got to like to see that from Hollowell. No hesitation. Saw the gap and went straight for the basket.
Go, go, go.
Lady Tigers now in a press. Going to tip this ball, somehow picked up by Tao. Tao skips it to James. They get it to Grigg for 2, and Grigg able to connect. Lead extended back to 4, 52 seconds to go in the third. Lady Tigers looking to break the press out of the backcourt. Ball's tipped, picked up by Jaggers. She's able to dance around. Tries to get it underneath to Goffin. It's going to come off the hands of James. The Lady Tigers will maintain possession. Bob, I got a feeling with the hot shooting of the 3, this may turn into a ball game here in the fourth.
And the way we're shooting from outside could open it up inside, Eric, if they concentrate too much on getting outside to cover our shooters.
Well, it's going to be inbounded to Young. They get it to Jaggers. Jaggers jump ball situation.
She was immediately attacked by 3 ladies. You don't put a ball in somebody's hands knowing that you got 3 girls going to get all over it.
Ball's inbounded to Jaggers, gets it to Hollowell at the point, now to the hot hand Young. Young holds, tries to take it into the left corner, now gets it to Goffin. This pass is going to be tipped, though, and knocked away by Madison Grigg. Lady Tigers will have possession for the final 28.3. Young to inbound. She'll get it to Jaggers. Jaggers over for Goffin. Goffin holds. We'll return it to Jaggers off the back of her hand. And Jaggers forced across that midcourt line. There's going to be a foul called. That's going to go against Grigg. And just a little bit of contact trying to pressure her on that midcourt line, but just a little too much physical pressure. 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Lady Tigers in possession of the ball. They'll get it to Young. She'll hand to Jaggers. Over right side to Goffinette. She skips it inside to Hollowell. Hollowell double teamed. Gets it to Jaggers. Jumper up, no good. And that is the way that we will end the third quarter. So after 3 of play, Lady Tigers able to crawl their way back in, only trail by 4, 38-34. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second break and be back with your fourth quarter of action. You're listening to Lady Tigers basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
So proud to be a part of this community. We want to thank you for the opportunity to serve you for all of your heating and air needs. McGregor Group Heating and Air specializes in residential, new construction, and light commercial installations, also servicing most makes and models. We offer fast service with polite and friendly staff. We provide our customers with a peace of mind by offering the best warranties in the industry, along with high-quality products. McGregor Group Heating and Air is located at 960 Varmint Trace here in Princeton. Give us a call today at 270-896-5044. We're the company that you can take comfort in.
And welcome back here to the Cab. We're through 3 quarters of play tonight. The Lady Storm from Hopkins County Central lead the Lady Tigers 38-34. The Lady Tigers outscoring the Lady Storm in the third quarter 16-9, chopping 7 points off that 11-point lead at halftime. And right now ready to inbound the ball outside midcourt is Hopkins Central. And for the call, Tiger sportscaster Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action. Lady Tigers only down 4. Looking for a big stop here to get the fourth quarter underway, as this ball is going to be thrown away by James, and that's the stop you need if you're Caldwell County. So you look for to work your way back in off of this next possession, but things going right so far.
And Hopkins Central has thrown that skip pass several times tonight, distance of 20, 25, 30 feet.
Lady Tigers inbound. Boyd able to get it across midcourt to Jaggers. Jaggers back to Boyd. Boyd at the point. We'll get it to Jaggers. Jaggers holds, now inside to McConnell. Double teamed. She'll return it to Boyd. Just like the Lady Storm come out in a zone to get us started. Although they have a chaser on Peyton Young. Young had a huge third quarter. Jaggers steps in middle of the lane, gets it out to Parker. Parker dribbling far right side. Got to get rid of it, hands it to Boyd. And Boyd going to be hit with a travel. So unfortunate turnover there for the Lady Tigers. We'll put the ball back in the hands of the Lady Storm. 7:08 to go in the ball game. Lady Storm inbound. They get it to Grigg. Grigg quickly met by pressure. We'll get it to Eichert. Feeds it across to Tao. Tao now to Stafford. Stafford back to Tao, top of the key. She'll skip it to Eichert, high right side, now into the right corner. Tries to get fed inside, but knocked away by 2 Lady Tiger defenders. Hopkins Central will maintain possession of the ball, but a good defensive stand there for Caldwell County. Grigg to inbound. She'll get it inside. That's going to be put up and in by Maddie Tao. Hopkins Central now with a 6-point lead, 6:41 to go in the fourth. Jaggers in the backcourt, gets it to Boyd. Boyd lucky not to get a call for a double dribble on that one. Instead, Lady Tigers turn it over. They get it to Eichert, and Eichert uncontested under the basket. We'll put this one up and in, makes it a 42-34 game, 6:22. And just as quickly as it was close, now starting to get pulled away by the Lady Storm. Jaggers able to break the press, holds, and we're going to have a foul called.
From across the court, no less.
Looks like that foul going against number 2, Madison Grigg, will be Grigg's second, team's 4th. Substitution, Jada Boyd and Bella McConnell will come out of the game as they will be replaced by Maja Hollowell and Lucy Goffinette. Hollowell to inbound. We'll get it to Jaggers. Jaggers double teamed. Gets it to Hollowell at the point. Hollowell quickly met with pressure. We're going to have a foul called. A little bit of contact off of the double team. That foul going against 21, Maddie Tao. Will be the team's 5th foul. Will be Tao's 2nd. 6:04 left in the ball game. Lady Tigers in possession. Jaggers double team, throws this one back into the backcourt, and another turnover And Caldwell County really just struggling with the aggressive defense that Hopkins County Central is bringing.
The ball handler has at least 2 ladies on, so somebody has to be free, but we're set on making that pass to the girl closest to us. We're not looking across court or down in the corner.
Eichert floats this one for Baxter. Baxter inside to Tal. Tal shot is going to be blocked by Carson Parker. Parker, nice job to get her hands up on that one and get a piece of it. Lady Storm to inbound from the baseline. Grigg gets it to Stafford. Inside to Eichert. Eichert has the ball tipped. Stafford able to pick up the loose ball. And they're going to say that Eichert's foot was on the line whenever she received that pass. So another turnover. Caldwell County ball.
And down to 8. We need a basket pretty quickly. 5 minutes, 37 seconds to go in the game.
Lady Tigers off the inbound. This pass nearly intercepted was going to be picked up by Jaggers. Jaggers inside to Parker, and Parker going to be called for a travel. And we will have another turnover. And this fourth quarter really has gotten sloppy for both sides. Neither side getting very hot, and both sides with an ample amount of turnovers. Ball's going to be skipped right side for Baxter for 3. Baxter able to connect. It makes it a 45-34 point game, and Caldwell County in desperate need of a basket here have gone cold in the fourth quarter. This ball to Parker, shot up, no good. That's going to be rebounded by Tal. Tal will hand it over to Grigg. Grigg across the Tiger logo, gets it to Baxter, thinks about a 3, instead will drive. Ball comes off her foot. Lady Tigers with the 2-on-1 in transition over to Hollowell. Hollowell with the left hand connects, and much needed points there. Brings it back down to a single-digit deficit. Lady Tigers trailing by 9. On the other end, shot put up by Tal, no good. It's going to come out of bounds, last off of a Lady Storm attacker, and so Caldwell County with the opportunity to whittle down this 9-point deficit. Here's Jaggers out of the backcourt, gets it to Hollowell. Hollowell left corner for Young. She steps in, right hand, no good. Off the rebound, they're going to say Tal last touched it. So Lady Tigers with the break will maintain possession of the ball. Tal's now going to be checked out. She's going to be replaced by Haley Hollis. Another substitution for the Lady Tigers. McConnell checking back into the game. She replaces Carson Parker. Ball inbounded to Jaggers. To Hollowell, right wing for Young. Deep 3, and Peyton Young with another 3, make it 6-4. Just unbelievable shooting from beyond the arc for Peyton Young. Ball right side for Stafford. Young getting a hand on that one, doing a little bit of everything. In the past second, we're going to have a foul called. That foul going against 55, Haley Hollis. And so Bob never out of it whenever you're shooting that hot from beyond the arc. Lady Tigers only down 45-39, 4:06 to go. And if you're looking for a 3, I think Peyton Young's the one that you want to find. Just a remarkable stat. Now we have a foul called.
Or is there a timeout? No.
Nope.
Well, what was it?
Not sure what the no foul signaled. Lady Tigers maintain possession of the ball. They get it to Young. Young drives baseline and is fouled. She goes up, so that will send Peyton Young to the line. That foul going against 3, Gabriella Baxter, will be the team's 7th, Baxter's 2nd, and that will put Peyton Young at the line.
In the act of shooting, so Peyton will draw 2.
Young's first. Rattles off the rim, no good. Substitution, Lady Storm checking in, Carrie Reynolds. Young back for her 2nd. On the season, not many attempts. Only 33% as she connects on her 2nd. And we're going to have a full timeout taken by Hopkins County Central. With that timeout, we'll go ahead and take a 30-second break and then be back for your final 3:50 of the ball game. You've been listening to Lady Tigers basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
Cars fraud, Farmers Bank and Trust can help lessen your risk of getting taken advantage of. As our customer, you have exclusive access to a security feature in our app that will allow you to turn your debit card off while you're not using it, then turn it on instantly when you need to use it. Keep your information safe. Log into our free app to use this feature, increasing the security of your information right now. Not a Farmers Bank customer? Come down. Let us set up your account and start protecting you from potential fraud opportunities. This is not a guarantee that your information will not be compromised. This is an increased security measure. Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
And welcome back to the Cavs. Lady Tigers trailing now 45-40. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the ball game, and Caldwell County has cut this, what had mounted to a 13-point lead, just developed quickly, and now chopped 8 points off of it. Now only trailed by 3. Hopkins County to inbound and bring it the length of the court, and for the call, Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action. Hopkins Central in possession with a 5-point lead. They get it to Baxter. Baxter out to Eichert for 3. Eichert unable to connect. McConnell, nice job boxing out down low, able to snatch away the defensive board, and the Lady Tigers headed back the other way.
With a nice stop.
Comes Young, thinks about a 3. Instead, they'll swing it over left side for Hollowell. Hollowell skip pass to the point. Now for Young, 3 ball. Oh, this one off the mark. Baxter able to come away with the rebound. It's going to be contested, though. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Hopkins Central, much to the dismay of the Caldwell County side.
And I thought to call a timeout, you had to be in possession of the basketball, and that ball was rolling around on the floor, and the officiating is the referee who called that was obviously right in front of the Hopkins County bench, but the other official down here didn't give any kind of signal whether the ball was under control or what.
So instead, Hopkins County will maintain possession. Lady Tigers looking for a big stop, down 5. And Bob, really the story of the second half, and I'm still, my mind is blown. Just the 3-point shooting by Peyton Young in this second half has been phenomenal.
She has 6 for the game, 5 here in the second half.
Ball inbounded to Grigg. Grigg into the lane. Nice job by Goffinette to get a hand on that and throw her off balance. Lady Tigers able to corral the rebound and come the other way. Ball comes for Young, now to Jaggers. Jaggers over to Goffinette. Back to Jaggers to Goffinette has an open look for a 3. Instead, we'll get it to Jaggers. Straightaway 3. J.C. Jaggers unable to connect. That's going to be rebounded by Eichert. Eichert floats the ball high to Grigg. Across midcourt. Grigg will slow it down. 2:46 left to go in the ball game. Lady Tigers now in a man-to-man. Grigg hands off to Baxter. Baxter wants to drive, pushed away at the top of the key to Eichert. Eichert will hand over, gets the ball returned back to her. Gets it over to Grigg. Grigg holds, drives to Eichert. Eichert sees a lane, now gets it out into the left corner for 3. The shot put up off the mark. Grigg able to corral the rebound. Grigg's going to back it up to the point. Time ticking off the clock, now down to 2:14. Grigg driving, pushed away. We'll dribble it back center. Now to the left side, we're going to have a foul. That foul going against Hallie Hollis for the Lady Storm. I imagine they're going to get her for a block on that one. Was trying to set the screen and kind of glided along with the Lady Tiger defender. Lady Tigers, another big stop, have the opportunity to cut this 5-point deficit down off of this possession. Jaggers gets the ball across to Young. We'll return it to J.C. Jaggers now for Goffinette, right wing. Feed it left side of the lane for McConnell. Spins, right-hand shot by McConnell off the mark. That ball careens around and comes off of a Lady Storm defender. And so another good break for the Lady Tigers.
And Bella had a nice move, had herself open and just couldn't have that little 1-foot bank to go in.
Ball's inbounded to Jaggers, now to Goffinette. Goffinette to Young, closed down quickly. It was Peyton Young. Goffinette holds over to Jaggers, inside to McConnell. McConnell, middle of the lane, drives, has her shot blocked. Carson Parker able to hold on to the ball and has it knocked away by Baxter. Baxter not agreeing with that call. Give her a lot of credit for self-control. You could see the frustration and was able to hold on to the ball and save herself a technical. Parker at the line for 2. Parker's first misses. Now she'll have the opportunity for a second and to make it a 4-point game. Parker second up. This one off the back of the iron, no good. Going to be snatched away by McConnell, and McConnell is going to be fouled on the floor.
Just a lot of hustle and effort by Bella that time on that rebound. Also Carson Parker, after the miss, waiting in there with it as well.
So McConnell going to the line for the 1-and-1 after that foul by Gabriella. Not by Baxter. Sorry, had the old one up. This one is going to be on Maddie Tao. Tao picking up her third, and that will send McConnell to the line for the 1-and-1.
That could be considered a shooting foul, in my opinion.
And McConnell, just using her strength, was surrounded and was able to knife her way in.
Imitation of Darren.
McConnell at the line. Lady Tigers in the bonus. Or no, I guess they did change it to a shooting foul. After a little discussion, McConnell misses her first. That's now 3 missed free throws in a row for the Lady Tigers. McConnell second, able to connect. We now have a 4-point game, and we're going to have a 30-second timeout taken by the Lady Tigers. We'll keep it here for this one, for the final minute 30. Bob, one of those things talking about how important free throw shooting is. The Lady Tigers had 4 opportunities, only able to convert on 1. Still keeps you in the game, but you would definitely like to have those other 3.
And then the other thing, as I just mentioned, Bella getting open before Carson got fouled, and Carson's 2 misses. Bella had a 1-foot bank shot that she couldn't get to go down. So we're having chances. What we need now is a stomping, and Hopkins Central is not content to put the ball in the freezer, so to speak. They're trying to run offense and score. So I don't know if they're going to change that strategy here with a minute 30 to go. They will have to inbound the ball and bring it away to the board. And for the final 1 minute 30 seconds, Tiger sportscaster Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action. Lady Tigers down 4. Minute 30. High floated ball is going to be picked off by Carson Parker. Not sure about that decision off the inbound play from the Lady Storm.
I think it was a good decision. It just threw it too high.
Now we're going to have a foul called on Eichert. Jaggers able to hang on to that ball.
I'm not sure I saw a foul on that. That's what they've been doing all night long. And
that's going to
tying people up. I think the Hopkins County crowd on this side not agreeing with that.
I think you would make a friend in saying that. On this side is Jaggers' first free throw. Shooter's punch gets it to drop. We're now a 1-possession game, 45-42.
1:19 to go.
Jaggers' second free throw connects. It's now 45-43. We'll have another timeout taken. We'll keep it here for this one for the final minute 19. And Bob, off that inbound, you mentioned not a bad idea to kind of circumnavigate that press, but just that ball floated way too high, gave Carson a lot of time to go back and was ultimately able to take it.
And you've got to give Carson a lot of credit on that play for being basketball aware. Yeah. We've made that comment often tonight, but she knew possibly what was coming when her lady broke long toward the basket and got down, and as the Hopkins County lady stopped, Carson stopped, turned around, and easily intercepted the ball. Great play by that young freshman.
Lady Tigers now, we've got a 1-possession game. They trail 45-43 in minute 19. Eichert 2 inbound. A little discussion from the official. Takes me back to soccer days. Almost looks like official interjecting on a set piece play. Eichert to inbound, able to get it to Grigg. Grigg to Tao. Tao will hold, back to Grigg. Grigg across midcourt, has the ball tipped. Will hold. Grigg loses it, able to get it to Tao. Tao in some trouble. And we're going to have a foul called. And And then, Bob, I'm not too sure where the foul was on that one either.
The lady Storm was bailed out on that play.
Looked like it could have potentially been a travel. Instead, they're going to get Peyton Young with the foul. Lady Storm will inbound, off the net. High flying, able to swat that ball out of bounds, and you see some life now. It's been ever growing, but the Lady Tigers now really the team we're used to seeing here in this final minute of play.
We have awakened.
Grigg inbounds. Parker able to tip that ball away. Lady Storm will maintain possession, but the Lady Tigers over everything, making it difficult to get any kind of clean pass in for Hopkins Central. Grigg to inbound. Jaggers in front of her, gets it to Stafford. Stafford is going to have a timeout called.
Unfortunate for us because she was able to get the ball off, and number 21, Maddie Tao, who's scoring quite well at will tonight, was wide open. So great play for us to stop that.
Got a full timeout taken, and you've got to think if you're the Lady Tigers on this one, you've got to keep that energy high. The past 3 times that there's been an attempt to be inbounded, it's been swatted, and then trapped for a timeout. And so you've got to keep that defensive pressure high, especially under a minute, only down 2. And with the way they've been shooting from beyond the perimeter, you've got to think of a 3-point, if we can get a turnover, definitely not out of the question.
Absolutely not, and we have momentum. You can see Hopkins Central appearing to be somewhat shaky, handling the ball, trying to get it in, and aggressiveness on the part of the Lady Tigers has had a lot to do with that.
Coming back, Lady Tigers will set up once again. This ball to be inbounded from the baseline. They'll look to force the turnover. Grigg to inbounds, got to get rid of it. It's able to get it to Baxter, golfing that all over her. Now a double team. Baxter throws it to a wide open Stafford underneath the basket, who misses. Eichert goes up and is fouled, and a break for the Lady Tigers on that one. Stafford wide open on the left side of the lane.
But Eichert's 4 out of 4. The only 4 they've shot tonight, she's made them all. So
Young picks up her 3rd foul.
At least she's got to have to earn them at the line.
Eichert back at the line, earns her 1st. Still a 1-possession ball game. Now Eichert back at the line to take her 2nd. Big free throw. Eichert's 2nd connects. Lady Storm now lead 47-43. Young to inbound. To get the ball returned to her. Young across midcourt. Met quickly by Grigg. Young driving. Gets it to McConnell. McConnell has that ball stripped. Grigg on the ground is going to be, well, they'll say it was a jump ball, so the Lady Tigers will have possession. I thought they were going to get Young for a foul on that one.
I didn't see the tie-up.
That was why I was leaning more so foul on that whistle.
I have to agree, Eric.
They get it now inbound to Jaggers. Jaggers to Young. Lady Tigers need a shot soon.
They got 3 ladies.
And we're going to have a timeout taken. A 30-second timeout. Give credit to the official on that one. About lost his footing. Good reflexes.
I think he got his feet tangled up with Coach Bush's foot.
I believe so.
That was another great waltz move.
Yes. So now,
with 24 seconds, Eric, we've got to do something. And maybe 5 seconds, 6 seconds. We got to do it. We can't sit there and hold it for 15, 20 seconds because we're down 2 possessions. And we do not want to foul Eichert. Put somebody else on the line. Eichert is 6 out of 6. Hopkins Central 6 out of 6 from the line tonight, all by Ikea Eichert.
And you've got to think with the way that this game has gone, Lady Tigers with the ability to shoot well from beyond, if we can get a quick basket, a turnover is definitely not out of the question off that inbound, as this has kind of been a turnover fest for both sides.
Oftentimes tonight, Hopkins Central's been shaky on getting the ball off the floor. And the Lady Tigers will inbound it underneath their basket, and for the call, Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action, Young inbounds to Parker. Parker met quickly by Baxter. She'll get it to the point to Goffinette. Goffinette to Jaggers. We're at 16 seconds. Now to Young for three. That's tipped. Going to be picked up by Stafford. Doing her best Friday Night Lights impression, Bella McConnell, with the foul.
Was it against Onkard?
No, I believe that went against Stafford, so that will send Stafford to the line for the first time this evening for the Lady Storm.
But we ran off 10 seconds on that weave. You can't do that with 24 seconds to go. We should have had something designed for 2 passes and a shot.
Now Stafford at the line for the 1-and-1. First shot's up, off, and didn't look like the Lady Tigers really ready for that rebound off the 1-and-1. It looked like not really aware on that play when it went off the iron. A late reaction allowed the Lady Storm to come away with the board. There was another foul, that going against Bella McConnell, who will end her night, and that will send Gabriella Baxter to the line for the bonus. 9.1 seconds, Baxter at the line. Lady Storm up 4. Baxter misses, rebounded by Jaggers. Jaggers to Hollowell, 4 seconds. Hollowell's going to be fouled. That foul going against 5 Stafford will be the team's 10th. So that will put Hollowell at the line for the double bonus. Stafford picking up her 2nd foul. Hollowell's first to 2, up no good. Bobby, you have to think 2.3 seconds, that about does you in. So the final.
Hit this one, swipe the inbounds pass, and shoots the only a hope.
Second shot put up by Hollowell, connects. We're going to have a timeout taken, a full timeout. We'll keep it here as we've only got 2.3 left in the game. But as you mentioned, you've got to come up with a big steal and a very quick shot on this one, and something shy of a miracle.
And this is what you want to maybe make that 3/4 of the length forward pass. Get the ball in front court, let it be tipped around. If it's intercepted, I would think we are not too good from 80 feet, so to speak. You just don't want to throw the ball in underneath our own basket if you're Hopkins.
Yes, just no opportunity for a 3-point play is what they are looking for. So I'm with you on this one. You've got to think you almost want to heave it and get it as far away from your basket as possible.
That's right. We're talking Hopkins County Central strategy now.
Yes,
Eric, on that, and if Hopkins Central is wise, they'll spread the court out and get ladies everywhere, not 4 bunched up right under the goal. And I think that's what they're going to do.
Now back in action. Grigg to inbound. Gets it off to James. That's going to be tipped out. Will be Caldwell County ball with 0.1 second left. There's got to just be a catch and shoot in the air, a quick release. Then we're going to have a timeout taken. Full timeout for Hopkins County Central. So 0.1 left on the clock. And really what this is going to come down to, if the Lady Tigers can get the ball in and a shot off in 0.1, will be a judgment call from the official. And I'm not sure with 0.1 you're going to be able to do it.
I would think I think it's been proven impossible to get the ball off with 0.1 seconds to go on the clock. And
if I believe I've read the lips of the official correctly, kind of walked over to the huddle for Caldwell County and mouthed, there's no way. I think the only way maybe you could get this is a tip ball.
Is catch and shoot in midair.
And I think even quicker than that, it's maybe you just have to throw it and hope you can slap it.
And one thing we don't have on the backboard are the lights that go off indicating time has run out.
You also have as well in high school sports, I know I saw this the other night, keeping up where last night would have been with the Marshall County game. Livingston hit a last second shot that was waved off, and in high school basketball, obviously no replay. So it comes down to a judgment call. So a last-ditch effort. Young throws it in. It's going to be tipped. Jaggers will throw it up, and that is the way that we will end the game. And so a hard-fought effort from the Lady Tigers, able to work their way back in, but ultimately will come up 3 points shy and will drop this one 47-44 to the Hopkins County Central Lady Storm. We'll go ahead and take a 3-minute break, and then we'll be back with your post-game and get you all set up for the nightcap with the boys. You've been listening to Lady Tiger Basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
Law Office of Jeff Russo. Are you buying or selling real estate? Are you planning on refinancing your existing home loan? If so, you should be aware that you have your choice in which attorney provides the legal services associated with such transactions. Our law office has over 50 years of experience in real estate law. We pride ourselves on being cost-effective and having a quick turnaround time. If you're in need of such services, call us today at 365-2763 or find us on the web at www.jeffrussolaw.com. We are located in downtown Princeton on the east side of the courthouse.
This is an advertisement. Happy New Year from Country Living Interiors and Boutiques. Hi, this is Pam Havelock. We are so excited at the new year, 2018. We are having for the month of January a 2018 sale. 20% off our boutique and 18% off the store and special orders. Remember, we have a 90-day LOA and financing is available. It is a great time to come to Cozy Living Interiors and Boutiques. We're located at 235 Northfield Drive, right next to the bowling alley. Cozy Living Interiors is everything a home should be.
Pre-arranged funeral wedding gives you real peace of mind. We'll assist you in making the choices and selections that reflect your wishes and help you put them in writing so there will be no doubt. Morgan's Funeral Home, serving families for over 100 years. Time once again to start planning your agricultural strategy in the form of financing your farming operation. Fredonia Valley Bank would like to help you with your planting and harvesting season this year by offering competitive rates on all your farming needs, whether it be an agricultural line of credit or an agricultural loan secured by farm real estate. Fredonia Valley Bank can help keep your worry to a minimum when it comes to farming expenses by instituting a repayment plan suitable to meet your needs. If you're wanting to see your farming operation grow and prosper this year, come by to see one of our experienced loan officers today. Fredonia Valley Bank loan officers are willing to sit down with you anytime and discuss the different options we have to offer. Visit Fredonia Valley Bank today at either location, 602 Cassidy Avenue, Fredonia, and 226 Commerce Street, Eddyville. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back to the cab. It is post-game. Lady Tigers able to claw their way back in after being down 11 at the half, but come up shy by 3 and will drop their first district loss of the year to Hopkins County Central, 47-44. And Bob, really overall, a good second half by the Lady Tigers, but the turnovers seem to continue to be the killer and what was the Achilles heel there at the final couple minutes.
Well, it was a game that we did come back in, so you have to give the ladies a lot of credit for that, but it was a game that we could have won. At least I think we take that into the next time we play them, which I would suspect would be at the district level.
Yeah.
But the Lady Tigers tonight can shoot the ball from outside. We have 9 3-pointers tonight, 6 of them by Peyton Young, 3 of them by J.C. Jaggers, 9 3-point field goals and only 4 2-point field goals. So we weren't getting anything done inside the arc. So I'm sure that's something that Coach Thomas will work on for the Tigers tonight, led by 19 points from Peyton Young, 3 in the first half on a 3 and 16 here in the second half. 5 3-pointers and 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe for 19. The other Lady Tiger in double figures, J.C. Jaggers, with 15 points, 11 in the first half, 4 in the second, and only 2 other Lady Tigers scored tonight. 8 points from Maja Caldwell, 3 in the first half, 5 in the second half, and she got some key points for the Lady Tigers, and 2 points from Bella McConnell, not one of her better games offensively. 2 out of 4 from the charity stripe, fouling out tonight, ending the night with only 2 points. Lady Tigers total of 44. The Lady Tigers outscoring the Lady Storm 16-9 in the third quarter, with a margin difference of 7, and outscoring them 10-9 in the fourth quarter, margin difference of 1. So we cut 8 points off of that halftime 11-point lead, but we just couldn't get it back down to 0 where we had it tied or had a chance to even take the lead or tie. We never had a possession where that could occur. For Hopkins Central, they're led tonight by Ikea Eichert, their leading scorer from the season, with 16 points, 10 first half, 6 second half, 14 points for Maddie Towle, and we let her have too many easy shots tonight. All her shots coming from the field. She had 7 field goals for a total of 14 points, 7 points for Gabriella Baxter on 2 two-pointers and 1 3. Her 4 coming in the first half, 3 in the second half. 4 points for Madison Gregg on field goal in each half for her 4, and 6 points for Carrie Reynolds, who had a 3 in each half for her total of 6. Total of 47 points for the Lady Storm. But turnovers, I had Hopkins Central with 22, Caldwell with 21, and you just can't. I'm glad we turned over Hopkins Central as many times, or it would not have been as close as it turned out to be, with us having our 21. And I confess I might have missed a couple 3 here in the second half, just watching the action underneath the boards and things of that nature. But you know, I'm sure our performance tonight was better than the performance we had against Crittenden County last Saturday night, but still it's something that as we get late into the season, we want to really be hitting on all cylinders, and I think everybody will agree we didn't hit on all cylinders tonight.
Just an off night, and kind of looking at the positives of the game, one thing, if you're the coaching staff, that you've got to take away with is we've seen tonight we have the ability to be very effective from beyond the arc. Now it just seems like we've got to try and find that balance of something from beyond or something inside. As looks like we've got Coach Thomas coming up to take a few words with us about the post game, so we'll get her take on the game and the current situation in the district. So, Coach, thank you for joining us. And a tough one tonight, talking up here, trying to focus a lot on the good things we did, but it seemed to be the story of some games that we've seen this year. Just turnovers were really what seemed to be the most detrimental to us.
It was just a terrible first half. We did not execute very well. We didn't get into our offenses. You know, we have an offense for everything they played tonight, and it didn't look like it. And so, you know, we've got to do a better job of getting into what we do and taking care of the basketball, stepping to our passes, wanting the basketball, playing good team basketball. And our defense wasn't any better in the first half. And
it just looked like it was kind of the tale of two halves. In the first half, you mentioned just kind of a rough half, a little sluggish, but in the second, really looked like the girls came to life.
Yeah, well, we relaxed on offense, and we picked up the pace on defense. And you know, I wish we could have started the game that way, because I think it would have been a different outcome. We dug ourselves a hole too deep. And, you know, thank God Peyton Young has put in the time. And this is what I said in the locker room, that, you know, she shot lights out, and she's been shooting lights out lately for us. And she deserves to be rewarded for the time that kid has put in. She's put in more shots than anybody that I have. And a lesson to young people out there is, you know, you're not going to get good at anything if you don't work at it. And she's worked at it, and it's paying off for her, and it gave us a chance to win the game tonight.
And that was something I was going to get your take on. Just looking, I think we had something like 9 threes in this game, and just shot really, really well from beyond the perimeter. And so that's got to be something looking forward, especially I know we've got Madisonville on Friday night. That's got to be something that has to be beneficial looking at, especially to try and work on that inside game.
Absolutely, and that's something we've really taken pride in since last spring. We've got that shooting machine, and we have absolutely worn it out. And, early in the year, everybody's playing this 2-3 zone. You'll notice now no one's playing this 2-3 zone because our shooters are doing an excellent job of getting their shots on and getting up. But, we didn't get enough rebound. We didn't get enough offensive rebounds. We didn't keep them off the glass well enough tonight, and we didn't take care of the ball well enough to win this game.
And so kind of getting a take on the district, looking at it, Hopkins County Central, to a degree, controlling their own destiny, but Caldwell County not in a bad position as well. I know that we're 2-1 in the district now. They're now 4-1. That snow kind of threw us off. But really, the district, I would think, still pretty wide open. Yeah,
Central's actually 3-2. They lost Friday night. They lost Friday night to Madisonville.
Okay.
So, again.
So, yeah, even more so, yes, wide open.
Everybody's beating everybody, and it's going to be a cat fight to the end. And the number 1 seed's not out of the question. And so we got to take care of business, and it doesn't matter who plays who. I'm tired of talking about seeds and all that.
Right.
It's just going to be, with all 4 teams in our district, it's going to be who progresses from now till the end of the end of the month. And that's what this game is all about. It's a long season.
Yes.
It's who continues to grow. Now, we've taken a dip. I hope that it's not that we've peaked too early. So we got to get in and dig in and really figure out how to progress forward, because we haven't moved forward in the past 3 games, and which is a concern of mine. So the coaches will put our heads together and try to find a way to get our girls over the hump so that we can continue moving forward.
And kind of our last thing, looking forward to Madisonville. I know Madisonville always a tough place to play, a good environment in that gym. Mm-hmm. And so just what are some of the things that you look forward to trying to improve on between now and taking them on Friday night?
Again, defensively, we've got to do a better job of keeping them away from the basket and off the glass. We really struggled in the first half with that tonight, and that's the reason we lost the game. If we shoot as well as we shot tonight, I think we'll win the game. But you can't count on that.
Right.
You got to be able to count on your defensive intensity and your defensive pressure. We've got to continue to chip away at that and try to get better in a hurry.
Well, and that's something I know we've seen throughout the season. We've had some games with some really, really tight defense, some aggressive defense, and so the positive of that, I guess, is we know that it's in them, and so it's just a matter of I know as a coach as well, that's the tough part is finding out how do you get them to come out and perform that consistently.
Yeah, and that's so hard to do.
Yes.
We got to get a couple more people in the scoring column for us, and we can't rely on 1 or 2 or 3. We need 4 or 5 or 6 kids to score for us, and just get better defensively. But we'll find a way. I'm confident.
And that's something. We appreciate you coming up and having a talk with us. But I know you do a great job with them, and so definitely look to see a lot of energy coming out Friday night, and excited to see you ladies perform and come away with a good performance there in Madisonville.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach. That was head coach Melissa Thomas joining us with her post-game thoughts on what is the Lady Tigers' first district loss of the season. As we mentioned, though, that district's still wide open, and so when it's all said and done, Lady Tigers will drop to 11-8 on the season. Lady Storm break 500 and improve to 11-10. We'll go ahead and we're going to take a 2-minute break, and then we'll come back and get you all set, give you a little preview for the boys' game, and get you all set for tip-off in that one. So you've been listening to Lady Tigers basketball post-game here on 103.3 The Tiger.
From your Princeton Electric plant board, meter tampering is dangerous. Tampering with an electric meter is not only dangerous, it is dishonest and against the law. Stealing electricity by tampering with an electric meter may result in your arrest and can even risk your life. Tampering with meters results in increased utility bills that everyone has to pay. If you see anyone tampering with an electric meter, call the Princeton Electric plant board right away at 270-365-2031. Princeton Electric plant board, Princeton, #1 energy source.
New car buyers, listen up. We need to move our new car and truck inventory fast, and we need your trade. At Tri-Keys Incorporated, we know the dollar is tight, but there's never been a better time to buy a new vehicle. With fantastic rebates, low rates, awesome trade allowance, and 7 American car lines to choose from, Tri-Keys Incorporated is sure to fit you with the perfect vehicle at a price that's pleasing. And as always, if we don't have what you want on our lot, we'll find it for you. Don't go out of town for a good deal. Stay Stay in town for a
Food fatigue, morning headaches, impotence, frequent urination, irritability, memory loss, high blood pressure, and loud snoring. If you have some of these symptoms, we may be able to help you identify and treat them before they cause more serious health conditions. Caldwell Medical Center offers studies in lab and in your home depending on your insurance company's requirements. Call 270-365-0300 for more information.
And welcome back to the Cab, getting all set for the nightcap, which will feature the Caldwell County Tigers taking on the Hopkins County Central Storm in another 7th District matchup of this varsity doubleheader. Eric Jacobs here alongside Bob Hayes to bring you the action in this one. And what should be a big-time 7th District matchup coming into this game. Caldwell County with a 9-10 record, Hopkins County Central with an 11-8 record. Caldwell County only 1-1 in the district, while Hopkins County Central 3-2. And so both of these teams, it appears, looking at the district standings, really vying for that number 2 and number 3 seed. Madisonville North Hopkins currently sitting atop of the district at a perfect 4-0. So it doesn't look like either one of these teams will be able to catch them. And on the flip side of that, Dawson Springs sits at the bottom at 0-5. And so this one, almost a formality, if you will, regular season game to see who will have the designation of the number 2 or the number 3 seed. But always an excellent basketball game whenever these two get going. I know that Coach K as well as Coach James is going to have both of these teams up and ready to go. And to get us ready for what's a game that's been postponed from that big snow that we had, like the girls' game, knocked us off of schedule a little bit, but turns this week into a big district week. Looking ahead, some of your big players that you'll want to watch for in this game for Caldwell County, their leading scorer coming into this one is Darren Boyd, averaging a really impressive 21 points a game. Dropping off past that is Jameer Riley, who will not be playing in this game, although the Tigers will welcome back John Davis coming off of that 3-game suspension after an ejection on 2 technicals. And so that Davis will look to inject a little bit of life into these Tigers. Most recently, Caldwell County coming off of that 52-44 win down in Eddyville at Lyon County. And so looking to continue to keep the wins going. And Bob, should be a good matchup. And you got to think, if you're Caldwell County at home, a big district rival, you've got to come out hot with a lot of energy in this one.
Certainly, we have to come out and play like we did in Lyon County, and we played with a lot of energy at Trigg County. We just came up short on the end of the score, with the Trigg County winning at the buzzer on a 3 from the corner. But you're right, we've got John Davis back in the lineup tonight, so we'll hope he doesn't have a lot of rust to knock off. But it's going to be an interesting ball game, and I'm not sure of Jameer's status for Friday night, but our next action will be in Madisonville this coming Friday night. Who just hammered us about a couple of weeks ago here in the gym. We couldn't get anything at all that night to work for us, so we're about 40 seconds to go here in the shoot around. Both teams, Hopkins Central is to their bench.
Looks like we'll get our starters set. Should be interesting to see how the Tigers come out in this one. So as we kind of talked about prior to this, both of these teams just playing at this point for the honor of who's going to be the 2nd seed behind that strong Madisonville North side.
Exactly, and one of the players we don't have to look forward to seeing anymore this year from Hopkins Central is DeMonte Barnhill, who had a successful career at Hopkins Central and was a thorn in our side.
Yes.
His younger brother plays Jalen Barnhill, but Jalen will not be a starter tonight. We're ready for the introduction of the starting lineups, and we'll go with Hopkins Central first. Coming out first is Sam Allman, number 3. Number 5, Ethan Putty, being introduced to the crowd. Number 10, Blason Moore. Number 14, Tyler Mann. And finally, number 33, Adrian Stringer, will be the 5 starters for Hopkins Central. For Caldwell County, Number 5, Jamarius Blaine. Number 20, John Davis in the starting lineup. Number 22, Caden Fralix. And 5th and final starter, number 32, Seth Scott. Seth having really good games against Strict County and Lyon County. Caldwell County at their end of the floor under the basket. Hopkins Central is already out on the floor. Caldwell County breaking huddle. Players are going to the jump circle.
Bob, interesting to see out of those starters, Kerryon Hobgood not in the starting 5 for Hopkins Central coming in. He's their second leading scorer.
And I don't know much about Hopkins Central at all. And we're ready for the tip here and for the call. Tiger sportscaster Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Initial Allman. Allman's going to tip his pass. Boyd able to corral it. Boyd one-on-one, middle of the lane, dishes it off to Fralix. Fralix shot underneath the basket, no good. That rebound going to be knocked out by the Storm, so Caldwell County will maintain possession. Boyd to inbound, gets it to Davis. Davis skip pass to Seth Scott. Scott left corner to Boyd. And they're going to say Boyd, his foot touched the line as he went to make that drive, so it will be the first, turnover of the game. Hopkins County Central will have the ball, looking for the first points of this contest. Man across midcourt. We'll get it to Moore. Moore to Putty. Putty finds Man. Man drives baseline up. Has that ball swatted away? That was a team effort to knock that one away. Tigers coming to the other end. Here's Boyd. Loses the ball, is able to get it to Blaine. Blaine drives in the lane, right-hand layup, no good. Body's crashing underneath, and we're going to have a travel called. As Caden Fralix and Seth Scott both came down with the rebound, slid around, and so it will be Hopkins County ball.
But you love their activity and their hustle and their aggressiveness.
Tigers come out in a man-to-man. Central gets the ball to Man, now to Allman. Allman spinning, feeds it inside to Putty. Putty will bring it out to the left wing, going one-on-one with Boyd. Gets it to Moore. Moore will hand back to Man at the point. Man one-on-one with Boyd. Man driving, kicks it off to Allman for 3 from the corner, and Sam Allman able to get the first points of this contest. Storm lead 3-0, 6:35 to go in this first quarter. Storm come out in a press. Boyd will swing it over to Davis. Davis feeds it inside to Fralix. 2-step into the lane, up a little too strong. Allman able to come away with the rebound. He'll bring it the other way. Now to Man. Man thought about driving, was pushed out. He'll give it to Putty. Jumper from the left elbow. Off the mark. Allman with the rebound is going to go up uncontested. Off the glass and in, and Hopkins Central jumps out to a 5-0 lead. 6:05 to go in the first. Tigers still looking for their first basket of the ball game. Davis over to Fralix. He gets it across midcourt to Boyd. Boyd to Scott. Scott left side of the lane. We'll kick it back out to Fralix. Now the point to Boyd. Straightaway 3 uncontested. And those are ones you don't want to give to Darian Boyd if you're Hopkins County Central. Nothing but net.
I want him to shoot those shots anytime he has the ball.
11 times out of 10, you want that shot taken.
Exactly.
Ball's going to be kicked off to the corner for Allman for 3, and Allman's going to answer. And Allman looking like he's very comfortable from that right corner, something the Tigers may want to take note of. Hopkins Central now up 8-3, 5:23 to go in the first. Davis breaking the press to Fralix. Fralix to Boyd, open look for 3. Boyd, nothing but net. And we've got a shootout between Boyd and Allman right now. Tigers now trail by 2, all 6 points coming from Boyd from beyond the arc. Storm in possession. They get it to Moore. Moore drives, kicks it out to Man. Man one-on-one with Boyd. It's going to get past him into the lane. Will draw contact. And Moore will go to, Man will go to the line. My mistake for the first time this evening. That foul going against Jamarius Blaine. We'll send Man to the line. Coming into this game, Tylen Man, a 67% shooter from the free throw line. Man's first gets the shooter's touch and gets it to drop. We're going to have a substitution. Blaine checked out and replaced by Trip Branch. Man back at the line, hit his first. Now for his second. Shots up, connects. Hopkins Central extends the lead to 4, up 10-6. 4:54 to go in the first. Tigers looking to break the press, will cycle it around. Boyd gets it to Davis into the front court. Davis into the corner to Branch. Branch's pass tipped. Davis able to corral it. Tries to feed it inside for Fralix. Tigers get a lucky break on that one. They're going to say it did come off of a Central defender. So they will maintain possession. Will inbound from the baseline. They get it inside to Boyd. He spins, jumper, middle of the lane, no good. Seth Scott with the rebound. Scott unable to get the putback. And now we have a jump ball. Man and Fralix tied up. Hopkins County Central will have the ball. Well, I have kind of a note off the topic of the game at hand, but the new video board that's been put up. A really nice addition to the cab, not quite up and running yet, but something that'll be exciting in some games in the future. Here's man for 3, step back, nails it. And Hopkins Central really coming out strong from beyond the arc already with 3 three-pointers in this first quarter. They lead 13-6, 4:09 to go in the first. Ball's thrown down to the right corner to Scott. He gets it to Boyd, who drives, shot up and in.
That's got to count.
They're going to have a discussion now. Neither official signaling what the call is. They're going to count the basket.
No, they haven't counted it yet.
Or no. Oh, they're going to say it wasn't an act of shooting when it went up. It's going to be on the floor, so negates 2 from Boyd. But that foul will be credited to Ethan Putty. Putty's first, team's first. But a bad break for the Tigers. Boyd shaking Putty. Putty doing everything that he could to keep his feet as now Boyd drives, puts it up and in.
And that ought to count too.
And now I believe it's going to be an offensive foul. They're going to give the foul against Seth Scott underneath the basket.
Oh.
And so 4 points knocked off the board for the Tigers. That's an unlucky break. Looks like now we're going to have a 30-second timeout called. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second break, and then we'll be back with the final 3:47 of the first quarter. You're listening to Caldwell County Tigers basketball here on your hometown station, the Tiger.
I'm ready to service your next loan. Whether you're wanting to build your first home, buy an investment property, or add square footage for your growing family, we can tailor a solution just for you. Stop by my office at 101 West Washington Street in Princeton, or give me a call at 270-365-3545 to apply today. First International Bank, Equal Housing Lender, Federal Registry 409424, NMLS 1002990.
Welcome back to the cab. 3 minutes, 47 seconds in the first quarter. Hopkins Central to inbound it, bring it to the length of the floor, and for the call, Tiger sportscaster Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action. Tigers negated 4 points on their last trip down the court due to fouls. So now Hopkins Central in possession, leading 13-6. Ball in the hands of Moore. He'll get it to Allman. Allman holds, gives it off to Putty on the right wing. Putty gets this one inside to Stringer. Stringer hands it off to Putty, now to Man. Man one-on-one with Boyd, drives left side of the lane, kicks it out to Putty. 3-ball, rattles around, no good. Boyd able to snatch away the board. Boyd with some speed coming the other direction. Tries to kick it off to Trip Branch. That's going to go past his hand and out for a Tiger turnover. Have a substitution. Checking in will be John Miller. He will replace Stringer. Storm in possession. Man to bring it out of the backcourt. Man holds, goes left side to Moore. Moore's going to dribble at center. Stops, now gets it to Putty. Putty met quickly by Davis. Tries to get the jump on him. Hands it to Man, who will drive. Kicks it out to Miller. Pump fake. Now he'll give it to Man back at the point. Man to the right side for Allman. Allman holds, returns it back to Man. Man one-on-one with Boyd. Man drives left side of the lane, gets it to Moore. He's going to drive baseline, floats it up with the right hand, leaves it short. Boyd tiptoeing. Nice athletic play, able to save it. And we'll get it returned to him. Now Boyd one-on-one. He'll back it up on the point, kicks it right side to Davis. He'll dribble it central. Davis at the point. Davis gives it right side to Boyd. Boyd wants to drive, step back, long two, nets that one. As the Nets out there, the pure shot, always a sign of a pure shot when the net gets hung on the rim. But a nice step back long two from Darren Boyd knocks it down to 13-8. Tigers trail, minute 56 to go in the first. Man one-on-one with Boyd. He's going to drive right side of the lane, kicks it off right corner for Allman for three. Allman leaves this one short. Ball squirts around, corralled by Boyd. He loses his footing. Moore able to come up with it, gets it inside to Putty, and Putty able to put it away for a quick two. Tigers now down 15-8, a minute 29 to go in the first. That one just unfortunate. Maybe, I don't know, hit a slick spot, lost his footing or what, but Boyd coughed up the ball as he lost his balance. Now Boyd one-on-one with Putty, spins, right hand underneath the basket, no good, and a foul called. They're going to call that foul on number 5, Ethan Putty. And that will send Boyd to the line. Boyd coming into this game, leading all the Tigers from the free throw line, shooting a very impressive 82%. Boyd's first up and in.
He's certainly the person you want at the free throw line, Eric, that's for sure.
Definitely. And now Putty's going to be checked out of the game. He's replaced by Jalen Barnhill. And that's one thing with Boyd and Putty, you've got to like that matchup if you're the Tigers. Boyd's second, able to connect. There's been a couple times Boyd's about shook him to the point where he's lost his footing. And so you got to think if you see that matchup, you want to try and exploit that one. Hopkins Central with the ball, up 5. A minute 3 left in the quarter. Man's going to get it to Moore. Moore wants to drive, is going to absorb some contact. That's going to go against Caden Fralix. And that will be on the floor. So the Storm will inbound right in front of the Tigers bench. Another substitution, Stringer checking back into the game. He's going to replace Moore for the Storm. Ball's inbounded to Man, 55 seconds. Man one-on-one, gets around Smiley, able to get it inside to Stringer, can't connect. Fralix able to rip the rebound away from Stringer. Tigers now in possession, 44. Boyd's going to lead this attack. Boyd across the midcourt is going to be met by Miller. Boyd trying to shake him. Step back three. Boyd connects. Boyd shaking Miller on that one. Miller exuding a lot of confidence while he was defending. All it took was one step back, and Boyd iced him.
3 threes tonight for Darren.
Man's pass going to be intercepted by Boyd, and Boyd everywhere throws it up to Davis. Davis no look, tossed it back for Fralix, who wasn't quite ready. Pass now intercepted by Boyd, 4 seconds into the lane, throws it up with the left hand and is fouled. And just Darren Boyd all over the court here in this first quarter. Steals, drawing fouls, threes, a little bit of everything. We'll put him at the line for the opportunity to tie in the final 1.4 seconds. Boyd's first shot, up and in. There's a substitution, Allman checking out of the game. He's going to be replaced by Hobgood. Boyd's second shot is in, and we're tied at 15 apiece. 1.4 seconds left on the clock.
And all 15 of the Tiger points, Eric, by Darren Boyd tonight.
So it's Boyd 15, Hopkins County Central 15. Last second shot put up, no good. And after 1 quarter play, it is Caldwell County 15, Hopkins County Central 15. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with your second quarter. You're listening to Caldwell County Basketball on 103.3 The Tiger. And welcome back to the Cab, getting you all set for the second quarter. Caldwell County able to crawl their way back in, tied it up 15, and it's Bob, the first quarter, really the Darian Boyd show, all 15 points in that first quarter coming from him.
Well, and we know that there's several Tigers that can score. They just didn't have the opportunity, and when Darian gets that open shot anywhere outside the arc, you almost want him to take that shot every time because he's a very, very, very accomplished shooter. Caldwell County will have it to inbound to start the second quarter, side midcourt, so maybe we can get up on these guys right here. And to take us through the second quarter, here is Tiger sportscaster Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action for the second quarter. Ball inbounded to Davis. We're all knotted at 15 apiece. Davis has his pocket picked by Mann. Mann in transition misses the layup. Hobgood, contested shot, no good. And then fouled by Davis on the floor. But the Tigers, with a good break on that one, 2 shots missed underneath the basket by the Storm.
Wide open shots, too.
Davis being credited. With Boyd, that's not right. He was nowhere near the play. I believe that should go to Davis. And will be the 4th team foul for the Tigers. They'll swing it for Mann. Mann holds, gets it to Hobgood. Hobgood back to Mann. Mann pump fake, drives, right side of the lane, shots up and in. Hopkins County Central retakes the lead by 2. Davis, double teamed, able to break that press and get it to Fralix. Fralix skips it inside to Smiley. They'll hand it back to Fralix to Boyd. Wide open 3. This one left shy. And a foul underneath the basket. Looks like that's going to go against the Tigers. I think that's going to, honors will be put on Caden Fralix for that one. Fralix will pick up his second, team's 5th. Storm in possession. Mann to bring it across midcourt. Mann's going to be met by Boyd. He'll get it to Miller. Not a stringer. That pass is going to be knocked away down low. Boyd now in transition, double teamed. He draws a foul. That one being on the floor. Looks like that foul's going to go against number 4, Kierion Hobgood. Now another substitution, checking into the game. Trip Branch for the Tigers will replace Fralix, and checking in Kobe Pyle will replace Stringer for the Storm. Boyd to inbound, gets it to Davis. Open look for 3 from the corner, and John Davis will nail that one. Tigers now up 18-17, and Hopkins County Central really giving the Tigers all kinds of space from beyond the arc. Miller now is going to take one from the corner, and just a 3-point shootout. Right now for both sides. Miller answers with 3, retakes the 2-point lead for the Storm. Branch, his pass tip, gets it to Davis, 2-step into the lane, nice finger roll over the top of Pyle. We're all knotted up at 20 apiece. Ball comes to Miller, he'll return it to Mann, who gets it to Hobgood. Hobgood, one-on-one with Blaine, into the corner for Miller, zips it for Mann. Mann will drive, puts it off the bottom of the basket. We're going to have a foul called. Maybe unfortunate break for the Tigers. A lot of non-agreement on that one.
I thought he got 95% ball.
I guess the 5% is where the foul comes from. Now Mann at the line, that foul going against Boyd. Mann's first, connects. Checking into the game for the Storm, Sam Allman. He will come in and replace Jalen Barnhill. Mann back at the line to take his second. Will connect on this one. He remains perfect from the stripe. Hopkins Central now with a 22-20 lead. Here's Boyd, tries to zip it inside for Blaine. And a lot of, I think, a blown call on that one. Well, now they will correct it. Credit to the official. That ball took a different path after it left his hand with the tip. And so nice job on correcting that one. Tigers will maintain possession of the ball.
The ball did change course, so.
Davis to inbound to Boyd, and Boyd comes up with 2. We're going to have a 30-second timeout taken by the Storm. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second break, and then we'll be back with the final 6 minutes of the first half. You're listening to Tigers basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
Local and family-owned propane company offering services in Princeton, Cadiz, Madisonville, and Murray. Right now, Fortner Gas is offering specials on propane. Fortner Gas offers Holland and Napoleon grills, Dixie choppers, and they also have Red Max weed eaters. Contact Fortner Gas Company today for all of your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1961.
And welcome back to the cab. Both teams coming out of a 30-second timeout taken by the Storm. We're all knotted up at 22 apiece. And Darian Boyd off that inbound was able to knot it up. And the Tigers doing a nice job answering anything that the Storm have been able to put up. And we're back in action. Storm with the ball. Man to bring it across midcourt. They'll hand to Hobgood. Hobgood holds, wants to drive. Hop step left side of the lane, puts it up, no good. Boyd able to corral the rebound, and Boyd is going to draw a lot of contact. That foul is going to go against John Miller. Miller trying to take the initiative and step in on him. Instead, we'll pick up a foul. That will be Miller's first, will be the team's fifth. Tigers out of the backcourt. Ball in the hand of Davis. Davis met by Man, floats it far right side for Boyd. Boyd into the corner for Blaine. He's quickly double teamed. Blaine, they're going to call a jump ball. Possession will be with Hopkins County Central, but that may have saved the Tigers from having to defend a fast break with numbers.
And that's what was going to happen, and Javarius just can't hold the ball on the side when you got two men coming at you. You got to get rid of it.
Ball's going to be inbounded. They'll hand off to Hobgood. Hobgood at the point. The far right side. Now we'll get it returned to him. Tries to kick it into the corner. Boyd with the steal. 2-on-1 for the Tigers to Davis. 2 steps in, and Davis able to finish with the right-hand finger roll. Where Tigers up 24-22 and now force a turnover off of an errant pass that was long over the head of Man.
And that's Hopkins Central 6 turnover, and the Tigers have 6. So we're even in that department. Tigers up by 2 points here with 4 minutes, 55 seconds to go.
Another substitution, Man coming out of the game. He's replaced by Stringer. Tigers up 24-22, 4:49 to go in the first half. Davis over to Blaine. Blaine double team, tries to split the defenders, is able to. Now gets it to Branch, no look out to Boyd. Boyd spin move, kicks it out to Davis. 3 ball off the back of the iron, no good. Picked up by Hobgood, throws it right past the outstretched hands of Miller. And another good break for the Tigers. That would have been just about a guaranteed 2.
That was a shot off the back of the rim, and triggered the fast break, 2-on-1. Thank heavens the pass was about 3 feet too long.
Now the Tigers back in possession, up 24-22. Another turnover. Miller with possession, and Miller going to lose the ball again. That one coming out, so the Tigers getting break after break to try and extend on this 2-point lead.
We turn it over, and then they turn it over.
Kind of sounds familiar. Almost like the same thing happened in the first game. Branch in the corner, holds his double teams, got to get rid of that ball. Now to Davis, underneath the Blaine, feeds it to Fralix, and Fralix able to come up off the glass and in. Tigers now with the 26-24, and Blaine athletic play on the other end of the court, able to backtrack and tip that ball away on what was a really nice pass that was put in from the inbound. Now Central will have possession. They'll inbound it from the baseline near the Tiger bench. Get it to Miller, back to Hobgood. He drives baseline, hands it to Allman. Short jumper up, no good. Boyd able to come away with the rebound. Boyd in transition, skips it to Davis. Davis back to Boyd, able to beat Hobgood, steps into the lane, left hand up, no good. Comes away with his own rebound. A lot of contact, no call. Miller coming away with the ball, and we have a jump ball.
You think we're going to get...
No, they're going to have a foul, and they're going to give that foul to Jamarius Blaine. That will be the Tigers' 7th team foul. Will be Blaine's 2nd. And that will be a 1-and-1. It will be in the bonus. Got to get confirmation from the scorer's table on that one. And that will send Allman to the line. A little bit of discussion, some confusion right now as to who's shooting. Looks like they're going to put Miller at the line. Miller will step up. Releases and connects, so he'll be rewarded with the 2nd. Makes it a 26-23 game. Able to cut it down to 2 if he can convert on the 2nd. Miller surveys, seconds up and in. It's a 26-24 game. Tigers with the lead, 3:40 to go in the first half. Boyd taking his time to get it across midcourt. Miller closing down on him. They get it to Branch, who feeds it for Blaine. Blaine for Frelichs, and Frelichs able to go up and in for 2. Tigers doing a nice job underneath the basket, finding that open man.
A lot of assists tonight.
Moore, he'll hand it over to Hobgood. Hobgood holds, dribbles left, skips it to Miller. 3 put up by Miller, this one off the mark. Boyd's going to corral the rebound and absorb a little bit of contact from Stringer. So Stringer is going to be credited with the foul. Will be Hopkins Central's 6th team foul. Will be Stringer's 1st foul. Another substitution, Trip Branch checking into the game. Checking out of the game is going to be replaced by Seth Scott. Branch looking like he's in a little bit of pain. Hopefully he's all right. Looks like maybe something with the knee or ankle. Davis skip pass to Frelichs. Frelichs double teamed in the corner, gets it to Davis. Davis able to split 2 Storm defenders, kicks it out to Boyd. 3 ball off the back of the iron. It's going to be picked up by Mann, floats it high for Hobgood in transition. And Boyd able to disrupt it, but they're going to call Boyd for a foul. So that will send Hobgood to the line for the 1-and-1. Bob, not too sure about that one.
No, I'm not sure either. Not sure about that one either, Eric. That was...
Looks like he stepped in and just disrupted the dribble. Instead, they get him for the foul, so Darius Riley will check in to replace Darren Boyd. Boyd picking up his 3rd foul. I still don't think that's correct. First shot by Hobgood put up and in. We'll have to maybe check with the score table on that one. I still don't see how he was credited with that 1 foul that was underneath the basket when he was in the backcourt.
I thought it should have gone to John Davis.
Second shot by Hobgood put up. Tigers now lead 28-26, 2:45 to go in the first half.
Hopkins Central 8 out of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Pass by Blaine, intercepted by Hobgood. Left finger roll, able to put it in. We're all knotted up at 28 apiece.
Lazy pass from Jamarius.
Tigers inbound, they get it to Seth Scott. Scott's going to get it to Davis, high on the left side. Davis working around Allman. His pass going to be intercepted. Now we've got to scramble for it on the floor. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout taken by the Storm. We'll keep it here for this one. And Bob, the Storm able to work their way back in. 2 turnovers really being the difference, and we're all knotted up at 28 apiece.
It's been a very entertaining basketball game, Eric, and the key thing right now is the last 2 minutes and 17 seconds with Darian on the sideline. We don't need to get down 6, 7, 8 points here. We've got to play good, intelligent basketball and defend and get stops.
And that's going to be the key. We talked about in the first quarter, all 15 points coming from Boyd, but the Tigers overall this season have really been a strong team. They work together very well, and so you've got to rely on this one, that team play, more so than one person just taking charge while he's out of the game.
And we've seen that. Darian has 17 points of our 28, so we've had other people step up and score here in the second quarter.
Back in action. This comes out to Hobgood for three, and Hobgood able to connect. Hopkins Central retaking the lead, now at 31-28, 2:02 to go in the second. Pass by Davis is going to be tipped. Blaine Corrals turns this ball over, and now a foul. That foul going against Caden Fralix.
That's Caden's third, too, so we're getting into some foul difficulty.
So with Boyd having three, Fralix having three, not a situation you want to be in the first half for the Tigers. Puts Allman at the line for the bonus. Allman's first connects. Hopkins Central very, very consistent free throw shooting in this game. Now Fralix checking out of the game. Jude East to replace him.
Not Hopkins Central with no misses tonight at the line. Neither does Caldwell County have a miss from the free throw line. So
not often you hear that stat.
Perfection for both sides.
Miller checked back into the game for the Storm. Allman's second free throws up and connects. The perfect streak continues. Hopkins Central now leading 33-28. Ball inbounded to Riley. Riley over to Davis. Davis knifing his way through the Storm defenders. Nice job, shakes Miller, gets it inside to Scott. Scott spins with the right hand up, no good, but draws the foul. That foul going against number 4, Kierion Hobgood.
And this is when we need to make free throws, Eric.
Hobgood picking up his second. Scott at the line for 2. Seth Scott's first up and in. She mentioned the all-important free throws. Seth might have heard you down there, connects on his first.
When you make the first one, the second one becomes a little bit easier.
Seth second, able to connect. Scott going 2 for 2, makes it a 33-30 game, a minute 40. Comes into the corner for Mann for 3, in and out. Miller able to get the rebound, ball stripped. Davis coming the other direction, 2 Storm defenders on him, draws the foul and 1. John Davis, strong finish underneath the basket, and that's something the Tigers have been missing for him in his absence.
Well, he's come a long way. Really worked hard this offseason, and if he can put 3 or 4 more inches of growth on, he's going to be tough next year.
Davis from the line makes it a 3-point play. We're knotted up at 33 apiece. A minute 27 left in the half, and we're going to have a carry turnover. Tiger ball, and they'll have the opportunity to take the lead in this final minute 25. Davis to inbound, gets it to Riley. Riley's going to be fouled. Looks like that foul going to go against Miller. John Miller picking up his second. That will send Darius Riley to the line for the 1-and-1. Stringer checking back into the game for the Storm. He will replace Miller. At the line, Riley. Free throw up, connects. He'll be rewarded with the second. Tigers take a 1-point lead, 34-33. Another substitution checking into the game is Marcus Harris. Harris will replace Seth Scott. Riley connected on his first of the 1-and-1. Now back for his second. Will do the same on this one. Tigers extend it to a 35-33 lead. Coming the other way, Barnhill. He gets it to Allman in the corner. He'll return it high right side to Barnhill. Barnhill inside to Stringer, kicks out to Allman for 3, and Allman connects. And Allman's been deadly from that right corner. Not sure
what the stoppage of play was.
Not sure what the stoppage was for. Regardless, Tigers now with the ball for the minute 4 left in this first half. They trail by 1 after that 3 by Allman. Davis, double team, gets it to the point to Riley, swings it right side for Blaine. Blaine skip pass to Riley. He'll spin, gives it to Davis, pump fake, drives baseline, jumper, in and out. Contested rebound. Riley absorbs a lot of contact.
What was a foul?
It's going to, ball rattles around underneath the basket. It's going to be picked up by Barnhill. He'll get it into the corner to Allman, who returns it to Barnhill. Back into the corner for Allman. Drives baseline. Allman goes up, can't connect. Stringer rebound, and Stringer able to put it away for two. 24 seconds left. Tigers now trail 38-35. Down to 18 seconds. Here's Blaine driving, and Blaine's going to be fouled by Allman. It's going to be a block. So that will send Blaine to the line. This one, Tigers now in the double bonus to finish out this first half, so Blaine will step up for two. Blaine's first shot connects. Makes it a 38-36 game. Have another substitution. Replacing Allman will be number 22, Zach Phillips. Blaine connected on his first, back for his second. Will make this one as well. Tigers now down 38-37, 13 seconds left to go. Get it left side for Moore. Moore gets it to Mann. We'll go to Barnhill. Barnhill to Mann. 2 seconds. One more. Last second three. Unable to connect, and that's the way that we'll end it. After one half of play, we've got a tight one. It's Hopkins County Central 38, Caldwell County 37. We'll take a 3-minute break and be back with your halftime. You've been listening to Caldwell County Tiger basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
With the Woodall Agency in Princeton, Kentucky. Are you wanting the best options that meet your needs? If so, call our friendly and professional agents who are just a phone call away at 365-5541 or visit our website, woodallagency.com. We will give you a free quote for your home, auto, or even your business. We will get back with you on the best options that meet your needs. Our office is located at 110 West Washington Street. Call Woodall, y'all.
Howdy, folks. I'm Colonel Sanders here to tell you about KFC's all-new Smoky Mountain Barbecue Chicken. Get 3 sweet and crispy tenders, a biscuit, mashed potatoes, and gravy for only $4.99 at KFC. If you've never been to the Smoky Mountain, eating this chicken won't change that fact. But you won't be hungry anymore, so that's pretty cool. Get my Smoky Mountain Barbecue Tender Basket for just $4.99 at KFC. It's bang right and good.
For participating KFC for a limited time. Prices may vary. Tax and substitution.
Here at McGregor Group Heating and Air, we are so proud to be a part of this community. We want to thank you for the opportunity to serve you for all of your heating and air needs. McGregor Group Heating and Air specializes in residential, new construction, and light commercial installation, also servicing most makes and models. We offer fast service with polite and friendly staff. We provide our customers with a peace of mind by offering the best warranties in the industry, along with high-quality products. McGregor Group Heating and Air is located at 960 Varmint Trace here in Princeton. Give us a call today at 270-896-5044. We're the company that you can take comfort in.
Have you been a victim of debit or credit card fraud? Farmers Banking Trust can help lessen your risk of getting taken advantage of. As our customer, you have exclusive access to a security feature in our app that will allow you to turn your debit card off while you're not using it, then turn it on instantly when you need to use it. Keep your information safe. Log into our free app to use this feature, increasing the security of your information right now. Not a Farmers Bank customer? Come down. Let us set up your account and start protecting you from potential fraud opportunities. This is not a guarantee that your information will not be compromised. This is an increased security measure. Farmers Banking Trust, member FDIC.
Hello, this is Gloria Smith with the Law Office of Jeff Russo. Are you buying or selling real estate? Are you planning on refinancing your existing home loan? If so, you should be aware that you have your choice in which attorney provides the legal services associated with such transactions. Our law office has over 50 years of experience in real estate law. We pride ourselves on being cost-effective and having a quick turnaround time. If you're in need of such services, call us today at 365-2763 or find us on the web at www.jeffrussolaw.com. We are located in downtown Princeton on the east side of the courthouse.
This is an advertisement. At
Happy New Year from Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. Hi, this is Sam Havelock. We are so excited at the new year, 2018. We are having for the month of January a 2018 sale, 20% off our boutique and 18% off the store and special orders. Remember, we have a 90-day layaway and financing is available. It is a great time to come to Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. We're located at 235 Northfield Drive, right next to the bowling alley. Cozy Living Interiors, it's everything.
And welcome back to the Cab. It's halftime. We've got a barn burner here. After one half of play, it is Hopkins County Central with a narrow 1-point lead, 38-37 over the Tigers. And what's really been a really exciting first half of basketball, a lot of 3 points, a lot of turnovers, a lot of fast breaks. And Bob, I don't foresee this one anyone really taking the lead or an extensive lead going into the second. Both of these teams look pretty evenly matched.
They are, Eric, but we've got to be sure that we don't get Darian and Caden in the foul troubles. Both of them have 3 here at halftime. Caldwell County trailing by 1 here at halftime, 38-37. Tied after 1 quarter, 15-15. Hopkins County outscoring the Tigers 23-22 in the second quarter. Tigers in the first half, led by Darian Boyd with 17 points, 3 3-pointers, 2 2-points, and 4 out of 4 at the free throw line. Next up with 10 points is John Davis, 3 2-pointers, 1 3, 1 out of 1 is at the free throw line. 4 points for Caden Frelick on 2 field goals, 2 points each for Jamarius Blaine on 2 out of 2 at the free throw line, 2 points for Darius Riley, 2 out of 2 at the free throw line, and 2 points for Seth Scott on 2 out of 2 at the free throw line. This is a rare stat, Eric. Caldwell County 11 out of 11 at the free throw line in the first half. Hopkins County Central 10 out of 10.
Not often you hear that. That's very impressive.
Exactly. Hopkins County Central led in the first half of Sam Allen with 13 points. He had 3 threes, 2 of them coming early in the game. 1 2-point field goal, 3 out of 2 at the free throw line for his 13 points. 9 points for Tyler Mann on 1 2-pointer, 1 3-pointer, 4 out of 4 at the free throw line. 7 points for Kearian Hopgood on a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer. 2 out of 2 at the free throw line for his 7. 5 points for John Miller on a 3, 2 out of 2 at the free throw line, and 2 points for Adrian Stringer on a field goal in the first half. Total of 38 points for Hopkins Central here. Turnovers I have Hopkins Central with 9, Caldwell County with 7. Caldwell County with a couple players in foul trouble. With Darian Boyd with 3, Caden Frelick with 3, Jamarius Blaine with 2, and Seth Scott with 1. Hopkins Central has 4 players with 2 each. Sam Allman, Kearian Hopgood, Ethan Putty, and John Miller, 1 for Jalen Barnhill, and 1 from Adrian Stringer. So it's going to be a barn burner here in the second half. The Hopkins Central have 6 threes and 5 2-pointers.
And so that's kind of channeling what happened prior in the girls' game. A lot of threes being shot and both teams shooting the 3-ball well. It'll be interesting to see coming out into this. We mentioned the foul trouble with Darian Boyd as well as Caden Frelick. It's got to be a way to manage those guys because they've been a key part in the offense for the Tigers, but you also don't want to lose them early.
Well, I would think those 2 young men have high basketball IQ, and they'll pull back.
Yes.
I would almost suspect we'll see the entire third quarter without any additional foul on either of those two players. Caldwell County, on the other hand, has 7 2-point field goals and 4 threes. So we've been able to score from inside as well as outside, not depending too much on the outside. We're depending on the outside shot, but not for the bulk of our scoring as Hopkins Central has depended on it tonight. Hopkins Central proves if you leave those kids open, and give them an uncontested shot, most of them are going to go in. So
the one that really comes to mind as well is Almond from that right corner. It's just been deadly from out there, and this is something that we expected coming into this game. Anytime you play a district matchup like this, it's going to be a close game. There's going to be a lot of intensity. Both of these teams know each other well, and so going forward, I expect nothing different in the second. I wanted to give an update on the UK game going on currently. Vanderbilt holding on to a 1-point 13-12 lead, which as an unpopular opinion makes my heart very happy as a Nashville native. I know in the middle of Big Blue Nation, not the most popular opinion.
There's still a lot of time left in the game.
But sometimes as a Vanderbilt fan, you got to take the small victories when you can get them. And so looking ahead, we're about a minute away.
They played well Saturday, upsetting TCU and Memorial Gym.
That's right, so always, hey, stranger things have happened. I know Kentucky coming off of a big one as well with that West Virginia win. But I'm hoping that's maybe one of the last big ones that they have before they play a Vanderbilt team.
And as you say, it's early in that game, and sometimes it takes the Cats a whole half to get rolling, figuring out what they're doing. And probably a little bit of letdown emotionally after that big win on Saturday. You just got to get that out of your system quick. Vandy the same way. A lot of emotion with them having defeated TCU Saturday.
So now in this one, we are about 10 seconds away from getting started. I imagine a tight one there in Lexington. Well, it should be a tight one here in Princeton as we get going for our second half.
And the Tigers will inbound the ball inside midcourt to start action here in the second half. And for the call, my broadcast partner, Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action. Tigers looking to take an early lead here in the second half. They trail by 1. Davis will get it over to Blaine. Blaine double teams, able to dribble out his way out of that one. Skips it to Boyd. Boyd right side to Davis, thinks about a three, instead will dribble. Feeds it to Fralix, two-step left side of the lane, and is fouled. And then Boyd, that's an impressive shot to make, doesn't count. Just kind of threw it up with that left hand and connects. Instead, Caden Fralix will step to the line to take 2 for the Tigers. That foul going against number 10. Moore picking up his first foul will be the team's first foul.
And we're a little pause while Darian ties his shoelace. Now Caden has the ball.
Fralix at the line. Free throw up and in. We continue our nice streak. We've got a tie ball game, 38 apiece. Fralix with the opportunity to take the lead. Second and connects. Tigers now lead 39-38, 7:40. And this pass going to come off the hands of Allman. So an early turnover. Tigers will be in possession of the ball. Update on Trip Branch, kind of looking across, looks like he's been attended to by the trainer. They've got him on a crutch over by the Tigers locker room, so hopefully he's all right and has a quick recovery off of whatever injury may be ailing him. Tigers now in possession of the ball. Slick pass by Blaine, no look, they get it underneath to Scott. Scott's going to be blocked by Mann. They get it forward to Putty, and Putty is going to draw the contact and go down underneath the basket, so he will step up to take 2. That foul going against Jamarius Blaine. And that will send Putty to the line. His first to try and tie it. Putty surveys, shots up, he connects. Makes it a 39-39 game. And now Putty with the opportunity to give the Storm the lead. Putty second will connect, and still unbelievable. We are still at 100% on both teams for free throws.
That's highly unusual.
Tigers now trailing again by 1, down 40-39, looking to break the press. Boyd picking up some speed, able to do it, gets it to Scott, and Scott is going to be fouled. Miller looking around to try and appeal. I believe almost gave Scott a high five on that one. As he went for the blocks, that will put Seth Scott back at the line for 2. Scott surveys his first, connects. And Seth's really a nice free throw shooting form.
He has a nice shooting form, just a little slow in getting the shot off.
His second, coming off the front of the rim, no good. We're knotted up at 40. Coming across the midcourt is Allman. Allman holds, gets it to Mann. Mann skips it back to the point to Allman. They'll swing it left side for Putty. Come back central, now dish it out right side for Mann. He'll drive up. And there's going to be a block called on Seth Scott. Scott taking a brunt of that block off of his face. Looked like he was in a little bit of discomfort on that one. Seems to be all right. And so that will send Mann back to the line. Mann's first free throw connects. Hopkins County still 100% from the line. So now Scott will check out. He'll be replaced by Cole Smiley. Mann back at the line to take a second. Hopkins County up 41-40. Mann connects on his second, remains perfect, and Hopkins County Central now with the 2-point lead, 6:48 to go in the third quarter. Well, inbounded to Boyd, they get it to Davis. Central coming out in a press. Boyd floats it to Davis out of the backcourt. Davis kicks it to Blaine. Blaine to Boyd. He'll drive. Left-hand floater off the mark. Gets his own rebound. Can't connect on this one, but Caden Frelick's high flying. Able to get the putback. We're knotted up at 42 apiece. This one comes out right side for Mann. Mann will get it over for Allman. Feeds it inside for Stringer. Stringer tries to dish it to Putty. Has that knocked away. Boyd dancing his way through defenders, has this ball stripped. Mann's going to float it up, and that's going to be an easy 2 laid in with the right hand from Hobgood. Hopkins Central retaking the lead 44-42. Blaine able to get this ball to Davis. Davis breaks the press. Davis dancing around now to Frelick. Frelick gets it underneath to Cole Smiley. And Smiley just losing that ball underneath the basket. We'll send it back the other way. That's just an unfortunate break there for the Tigers.
Almost knew he was going to get the pass, but maybe thinking too far ahead of what he was going to do.
Maybe one of those you're already thinking about going up before you get that ball. So instead, Central will be in possession. 5:39 to go in this third quarter. They rotated around the perimeter. Pass is going to be tipped. Boyd tries to save it. Not able to do so, and so instead,
when that ball was tipped, it came off the backboard, and Darian almost able to save that ball.
The heads-up play to try and save it, knowing that he touched it last. Now this ball not touched, and is going to come out for a Hopkins Central turnover. Tigers will have possession of the ball.
3 against Hopkins Central here in the third quarter. 2 turnovers for the Tigers.
Davis to inbound. Give it to Boyd. That one through the hands of Boyd, able to corral it. Must be some grease or something on that ball. These people having a hard time holding on to it. This one to Frelick. They get it to Smiley. Jumper off the mark. Mann with the rebound. Mann leading the charge the other way. Mann steps into the lane. Shots up. They're going to say that it's on the floor, so that one won't count. They're going to give that foul to 20, John Davis. We have a substitution. Jude East will check into the game. He replaces Cole Smiley. Ball's inbounded to Allman. Allman right side for Putty. Putty returns it back center for Allman. Kick it on the right wing. They'll play catch. Now swing it to the left side for Mann. Mann driving. Goes up with 2 hands, and Hopkins Central now leads 46-42. 4:54 to go in the third. Davis gets this ball over to Boyd. He'll return it to Davis. Davis able to shake. 2 Storm defenders. Will hold. Has that ball knocked away. Gets it to Frelick, and that pass just a little too strong off the floor. And we're going to have a full timeout taken by the Tigers. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second break, and then we'll be back with the final 4:41 of your third quarter. You're listening to Caldwell County Tiger basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
At Morgan's Funeral Home, we can help you plan your final arrangements in advance and make your wishes known. We'll assist you in making the choices and selections that reflect your wishes and help you put them in writing so there will be no doubt. Morgan's Funeral Home, serving families for over 100 years.
And welcome back to the Cab. 4 minutes and 41 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Caldwell County trailing 46-42.
And the Tigers really have gone a little bit cold offensively. Have had some good looks, have just been unfortunate, not able to find the bottom of the basket. So I think probably a smart time out there, just get your head recollected and go back out and continue to play. Because we've seen the Tigers have shot well overall in this game. This may be one of those instances where you need to take a deep breath, get out, and get back at it.
Well, and then we've been speeded up a little bit on the last couple, 3 possessions up the floor by the press, and missed a wide open 6-footer from the side just 2 trips ago. And on that last play, we had back tipping going on by Hopkins Central.
We're back in action. Tigers looking for a big stop. They feed it inside to Man. Man can't finish. Is able to pick up his own rebound, is fouled, and gets the putback. They're going to give Caden Fralix the foul. So that puts Fralix in some serious foul trouble now with 4. And puts Man at the line to make it 3. Man able to connect. And Hopkins Central now with a 49-42 lead, 4:26 to go in the third quarter. Tigers get the ball to Davis. Davis at the point will hold. They'll dribble right. He's met by Putty. And they're going to say that ball came off the hands of John Davis. So it will be a Storm ball. And you almost sense a little bit of momentum right now starting to shift towards Hopkins County. Ball's inbounded by Hobgood.
7-point lead for the Storm and in possession of the basketball.
So get it back to Hobgood. Hobgood tries to feed it down low. Moore able to pick it up, and Moore is fouled. The C goes up, so that will be 2. They're going to give that foul to Jude East. Fortunate on that one that they didn't credit Fralix. He was right in the fray. And I think depending on what perspective you looked at, that one might have been picked up by him. But instead, Jude East will pick up his first of the game, will be the team's 5th.
And this young man is yet to be at the free throw line tonight, so
we'll see if that streak of 100% continues.
Blaze on Moore shooting 2.
Moore's first, connects.
That one looked pretty pure, Eric.
And this is a lot of credit to Hopkins Central. This is impressive to watch. Yeah. It's not often you see any team shoot 100%. Second by Moore in, and just really impressive. That's got to be rare in the NBA to see somebody go 100%.
17 out of 17 for Hopkins Central.
Just unbelievable. Tigers able to break the press, get it across midcourt to Blaine. Blaine skips it to Boyd. Boyd kicks it out to Blaine on the left side of the arc. Now we get it to Fralix. Fralix tries to feed Cutting Davis in, and that's going to be another turnover for Caldwell County. Caldwell County really going cold here in the third quarter. Well, inbounded to the Storm, 3:39 left in the third quarter. Putty one-on-one with Davis. He'll hand over to Hobgood. Hobgood knifing his way in, gets the finger roll, and now Hopkins Central with their biggest lead of the game, up 11. Kind of starting to run away with it here in the third. Ball comes to Blaine. Blaine gets it to Boyd. 3 from the left side, this one in and out. Rebounded and pushed up to Hobgood. Hobgood, 3 Tigers on him. He misses the layup. Blaine able to pull away the rebound. Blaine, a lot of contact on him from Pyle, who was able to maintain possession. They feed it inside to East, and East is going to be fouled. That foul going against Kobe Pyle. That will be Pyle's first foul, will be the team's 3rd. Have a substitution made. Darius Riley going to check in. He'll replace Caden Fralix. Freilich in a little bit of foul trouble. They'll save him this last 2:58. Davis to inbound. Will throw it off of Mann's leg. Didn't have a lot of options, so smart play there by the junior. Boyd will inbound it this time around from the baseline. Gets it to Davis. Open look for three. Davis misses this one. East able to come away with a rebound. He'll spin, goes up and connects. Jude East able to break that icy streak for the Tigers. They now trail 53-44. Putty will hold, gets it to Mann. Mann holds it high, 2:37 left to go in the third quarter. Mann one-on-one with Boyd. Jumper, no good. Davis with the rebound, and Davis is going to be fouled. That foul going against Kearion Hopgood. Hopgood giving Hopkins Central their fourth foul of the game. He picks up his third. This puts him in a little bit of foul trouble. Ball's inbounded to Davis. Davis's pass grabbed by Mann. Mann lays it off for Hopgood. Hopgood unable to get the layup, and then Mann able to connect on the putback. Hopkins Central back to an 11-point lead. This one inbounded to Boyd. Boyd able to finish on the other end, and Hopkins Central looking to press it quickly, getting that ball across midcourt after that Boyd basket. Hopgood one-on-one with Riley. Kicks it out to Allman in the left corner. They'll hand to Hopgood. Back to Allman. Allman will drive and gets it to Mann. Mann working around a screen. One-on-one with Blaine. Dishes it underneath for Pyle. That's going to spin around, no good. That rebound will be knocked out by the Tigers. So the Storm will maintain possession. A couple substitutions. Moore and Stringer checking in for the Tigers. Freilich checks back in. Ball's inbounded to Allman. He's met quickly by Blaine. Gets it on the right side. Now they'll swing it around to the left to Moore. Over to Putty on the right wing. High floated ball to the left side. Step back three taken by Mann off the mark. Freilich's able to corral the rebound. Tigers headed in the opposite direction. Boyd knifing his way through four Hopkins Central defenders. And we're going to have a full timeout taken. With that timeout, we'll go ahead and take a 30-second break and be back with your final minute 13 of the third quarter. You're listening to Caldwell County Tiger basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
Financing your farming operation. Fredonia Valley Bank would like to help you with your planting and harvesting season this year by offering competitive rates on all your farming needs, whether it be an agricultural line of credit or an agricultural loan secured by farm real estate. Fredonia Valley Bank can help keep your worry to a minimum when it comes to farming expenses by instituting a repayment plan suitable to meet your needs. If you're wanting to see your farming operation grow and prosper this year, come by to see one of our experienced loan officers today. Fredonia Valley Bank loan officers are willing to sit down with you anytime and discuss the different options we have to offer. Visit Fredonia Valley Bank today at either location, 602 Cassidy Avenue, Fredonia, and 226 Commerce Street, Eddyville. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back to the Cab. Caldwell County on a little bit of a run here. Trail 55-48 with a minute 13 seconds to go in the third quarter. Hopkins Central will inbound it, bring it the length of the floor. And for the call, my broadcast partner, Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action. Tigers looking for a big stop, trailing 55-48. A minute 7 left in this third quarter. Mann into the right corner for Allman. Returns it to Mann, loses that ball. And we're going to have a foul called. That's going to go against Jamarius Blaine. Will be the Tigers' 6th team foul, will be Blaine's 4th, so now Blaine in some foul trouble.
And with Tripp Branch gone, our bench is getting thin.
That's going to be a 5-second violation. Or no, we're going to have a foul. And that foul is going to go against 33, Adrian Stringer. Stringer picking up his second. And so a nice break for the Tigers. with 1:02 in the third quarter, will be in possession, looking to whittle down this 55-48 deficit. Boyd out of the backcourt, swings it high left side. Now into the corner for Riley. They feed it inside for Fralix. Spin move gives it to Riley. Good awareness by Darius Riley and finishes it for the and one play, and that is a smart decision by the sophomore Riley.
Nice teamwork all the way around there. What we're doing right now is having Darian bring the ball up the court by himself, and that's kind of opening up the floor a little bit for these other kids.
Draws a lot of attention, and that was a heads-up play. Riley saw Stringer already in the air, just held up, ate the contact, and then finished it. Makes it a three-point play, and the Tigers right back in this thing, now trail by 4 with 41.5 left. Substitution, Stringer checked out. He's going to be replaced by Pyle. Now Putty brings it across midcourt, 34 seconds. He'll hand over to Moore. Moore lays it off for Allman. Allman spinning, is going to be picked up by East. We'll go into the corner to Moore. Moore back to Allman. Allman to Moore, passes tip, Moore corrals it. Gets it to Pyle. Pyle dishes it off to Putty. Putty wants to drive baseline, is going to be pushed away. He'll put his center, turnover forced. There comes Blaine. Blaine absorbed a lot of contact. And no foul called, and then on the other end, a block called against Jude East. And Bob, not something biased on that one. I think that is 2 just blown calls.
Well, there was no official within 30 feet of that play. Not within 30 feet. That's how slow they get back.
And that was just the one with Blaine. He's got a clear look. Pyle's coming in from behind and just absolutely clobbers him going up. No call, and then on the other end, I know a block and a charge, a tough one to make. And now Mann missing his first free throw will break the streak of 100 for the Storm. But he will have a second after that block called on East. East picking up his second foul of the game. Mann misses his second. Contested rebound. And time will run out. And so after 3 quarters of play, it's Caldwell County, just my mistake, Hopkins County Central 55, Caldwell County 51. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with your fourth quarter. You're listening to Caldwell County basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
Here to tell you about KFC's all-new Smoky Mountain Barbecue Chicken. Get 3 sweet and crispy tenders, a biscuit, mashed potatoes, and gravy for only $4.99 at KFC. If you've never been to the Smoky Mountain, eating this chicken won't change that fact. But you won't be hungry anymore, so that's pretty cool. Get my Smoky Mountain Barbecue Tender Basket for just $4.99 at KFC. It's bang like and good.
Participating KFC for a limited time. Prices reserved.
And welcome back to the Cap. Getting ready to start this fourth quarter of action. The Tigers down by 4. Had a little bit of 2 bang-bang plays on either end. Ended up with 2 free throws taken by the Storm. Both of those missed by Mann. And a note to that one, both teams ended up going 100% on free throws all the way into the third quarter. Not something that you will hear often, especially at this level of ball.
Well, exactly, and Hopkins Central will inbound the ball to start the fourth quarter. And for the call, my broadcast buddy, Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action. Central with possession of the ball. Mann out of the backcourt. Mann, one-on-one, drives left side of the lane. Up, no good. Contested rebound. Picked up by Miller. Miller can't get the putback. Blaine able to hold. Tries to throw it off the leg. That one's no good. Mann underneath the basket misses. Fralick's able to snatch away the board. With a helter-skelter play there. Now Tigers coming the other way. Blaine 2-step into the lane. Gets the right-hand floater. We've got a 2-point ball game. 7:23 to go in the game. Hobgood hands off to Mann. Mann swings it for Allman. Allman, or Putty, my mistake, drives. And Putty going to be fouled as he goes up. foul going against Jude East. East picking up his 3rd foul, will be the Tigers' 8th team foul. Putty at the line for 2. Putty's first comes off the front of the rim. Bob, looks like we've hit a little bit of a cold streak now, and if you're going to hit it, this is the opportune time for the Tigers.
3 misses in a row for the Storm. Make that 4.
Putty misses the second. They kick it out. Hobgood for 3. And Kierion Hobgood, a big-time 3-ball made. Here comes Riley the other way. 2-step gets it to East. East is going to be rejected by Mann. We'll have a substitution checking in. Will be Jalen Barnhill. He will replace Ethan Putty. Mann has really been a force underneath that basket for the Storm. Tigers inbound, get it to the right corner to Boyd. He drives. We're going to have, looks like a foul. That foul going against Moore. We'll put Boyd at the line for the 1-and-1. Moore picks up his 2nd, team 7th. Boyd at the line for the bonus. Not able to connect on his first. Moore picks up the rebound. We'll get it to Barnhill. Barnhill, open look. That's a long 2. His foot was on the line. Oh, did they credit that one for 3?
I wasn't watching.
They credited that one as a 3. His foot, about the front half of his right foot, was over that line when he took it. So Hopkins Central with the break on that one. This ball will come to Riley. Riley stepping into the lane, up no good. Rebound picked up by Barnhill. He'll skip it forward to Miller. Miller to Hobgood. Hobgood able to connect. Hopkins Central now extends that lead to 10 and is very quickly taking control of this 4th quarter. We've got a full timeout that's taken. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second break, and then we'll be back with the final 6:08. You're listening to Caldwell County Basketball here on 103.3 FM, The Tiger.
So proud to be a part of this community. We want to thank you for the opportunity to serve you for all of your heating and air needs. McGregor Group Heating and Air specializes in residential, new construction, and light commercial installations, also servicing most makes and models. We offer fast service with polite and friendly staff. We provide our customers with a peace of mind by offering the best warranties in the industry, along with high-quality products. McGregor Group Heating and Air is located at 960 Varmint Trace here in Princeton. Give us a call today at 270-896-5044. We're the company that you can take comfort in.
And we're back here at the Cab, 6:08 remaining in the game. Hopkins County jumping out to a 63-53 lead. Caldwell County had it trimmed down to 4 points. And Hopkins Central has missed 2 free throws, but they were able to rebound the ball and get it out for a 3, which nullified really the missed 2 free throws.
Back in action here. Tigers inbound. They get it to East in the right corner. Now to Fralix, they're going to say that was last tip and will stay with the Tigers. And Bob, to Central's credit, they've really come out with a lot of energy here in this 4th quarter.
They're substituting well too.
Yes. Ball's inbound to Riley, loses a handle. They'll float it up quickly for Miller. He hands off for Mann, and Mann able to go up for 2. Now a 12-point lead. Caldwell County got to get something going offensively here to get themselves back in. Riley's pass was tipped by Mann. They got it to Hobgood, then to Miller. Miller misses that shot. Blaine able to pick it up, and Miller's going to be hit with that foul. I believe that should be Miller's 4th foul. And now we have a technical called on Jamarius Blaine. And that's got to be something that he said. And he needs to be careful talking with that official after that. The fact he's lucky on that one, he didn't get hit with a second. And so a bad chain of events there, and actually that was Miller's 5th, so Miller will check out of the game. His night will be done. But at this point now, the Tigers in a bad spot. That's just maybe a rookie.
And I was looking down at my score sheet. Eric, did you see him talking to the official? Or?
I didn't see him. I think I was kind of watching the official talk with Coach K, and from what I could gather just from the explanation up here, it looked like it wasn't necessarily something physical that he did. It was more so the mouth. And so that's where he was credited with it. And then as he was explaining himself, Blaine still had a couple things to say as the official was talking to Coach K, and so lucky he wasn't hit with a second.
So he was fouled. Jamarius Blaine was fouled?
I believe he was fouled, and then after he was fouled, turned around and chirped a little, and then was hit with a technical. And then so Davis misses his first. He went to take it for the 1-and-1, misses that.
He got tangled up on the floor.
Yep. And so now, looks like they will have Hobgood at the line to shoot for the tee. Hobgood able to connect on his first, and as we were talking up here, it looked like there was a tangle up, and whenever they ended up on the ground, that's whenever some words were exchanged. Hobgood's going to hit both of this one on the second. And now Hopkins Central with possession of the ball up 67-53, and this one's really gotten away from the Tigers in the fourth quarter.
This one may be too far to mount a comeback, but Hopkins Central remains in possession of the basketball.
We'll get this one to Barnhill. Barnhill's going to drive, kicks it off to Moore for three. Moore can't connect. Boyd able to rebound it. Coming the other way, Fralick's able to finish, and one play. This maybe gives a little life to the Tigers. That foul going against number 10, Blazon Moore. That will put Fralick's at the line to try and make it a three-point play. He will connect. And now we have a 67-56 ball game. Checking out of the game is Mann. It looked like he was in a little bit of pain, so hopefully he is all right. Looks like he is, just giving him a little bit of a breather. We get this ball to Putty. Putty on the inside, and Putty will be fouled and answers with an and one play of his own. That foul going against Jude East. And the fourth quarter, it's been a little frustrating for the Tigers. As what was at one point a 4-point deficit has now really gotten away from them as they trail 69-56. And at the line, Putty to try and make it a three-point play. The shot's up and in. Now 70-56, 5:10 to go. Davis gets it to Riley. Back to Davis, now over to Boyd. Boyd dancing his way through in the lane, puts it up, no good. But that will send Darian Boyd to the line to take two. Boyd will survey, first is up, is good. Another substitution, Mann checking back into the game. Good to see that he's okay. He'll replace Blazon Moore. Another substitution, looks like we have Marcus Harris checking into the game. He will replace Jude East. Boyd second, connects. Makes it a 70-58 ball game. Tigers trailing by 12. Central in possession. They get it to Hobgood. Hobgood driving the lane, kicks it out to Allman. Allman back to Hobgood. Three from the right corner. Leaves this one shy. Boyd able to come away with it. We're going to have a foul called on Mann. And so that will send Boyd back to the line. Tigers now with a double bonus. Mann picking up his first foul of the game. And now Darian Boyd to take two. Boyd's first in. Has the opportunity with this one to knock the deficit back down to 10. Boyd surveys it. Second one is up. This one rattles around, no good. Is going to be picked up by Barnhill. Barnhill at the point. Going to be met by Harris. Spinning around him, loses his feet. Harris feeds it up to Boyd. Boyd two-step, right hand layup. Now a 9-point game, so the Tigers a little bit of life here. They get it to Putty. Putty on the inside, able to finish. And a quick response from the Storm. Boyd double team, gets it to Fralix, into the corner for Davis. Will drive baseline up, will leave this one shy. Mann able to pick up the rebound. Mann will slow it down and take his time, bringing it out of the backcourt. Tigers trailing 72-61, 4 minutes left in the ballgame. He'll hand over to Hobgood. Hobgood holds high on the left side, met by Davis. He'll float this one for Barnhill. Barnhill into the lane, is going to draw the contact. And that foul going against John Davis. Barnhill taking that shot to the face. Will put him at the line to take two. Kind of collects his breath, glad to see that he's all right. Now Barnhill at the line for two. His first connects. Makes it a 73-61 game. John Davis being checked out. He's replaced by Jude East. Barnhill for his second. Up and in. Another substitution checking into the game will be Miller. Miller apparently with 4, not 5 fouls, as was put up on the board earlier. Tigers get it across the midcourt to Harris. Harris hop step into the lane, shoots this one up, leaves it well shy. Coming the other direction. Hobgood, 1-2 step, and that is going to be a block. That block going against Darius Riley. And that will send Hobgood back to the line to take two. Hobgood from the line, first off the back of the iron, a little too strong. We'll have the opportunity for the second. Hobgood missed his first. Second, there's the release. Won't get this one to fall. Boyd able to pick up the rebound. Boyd working his way around Miller. Riley, under some duress, will turn the ball over. Mann gets it off to Putty. Putty able to put it up and in. Central with the 76-61 lead. Bob, this one really starting to get away from the Tigers. Now Boyd, other end, is going to lay it up with the left hand for two. Makes it 76-63, but that's almost a little bit too little, too late.
It is.
Mann going to hand this one off to Hobgood. Hobgood one-on-one with East. They'll hand it over for Barnhill. Barnhill feeds it down low to Mann. And we're going to have a foul. Looks like that foul going against Darius Riley. That will be two more free throws for Mann. Mann connects on his first. Cole Smiley's going to check in. He replaces Marcus Harris. Now Mann back for his second. Shots up, connects. Tigers now trail 78-63. 2:45 left in this one, and I think kind of the dying embers of the game. There's another turnover from the Tigers. I think that one's got to, that hadn't been iced before, probably iced now. Man across midcourt to Barnhill. Barnhill will hold, goes right corner for Hobgood. Has that ball knocked by Riley, gets it to Smiley, but that one off of Cole Smiley's hands. Picked up by Putty. He'll step into the lane. Miller to Barnhill underneath the basket for two. And Central just taking full control after what's been a fourth quarter meltdown by the Tigers. Boyd spinning into the lane, fouled, gets it for and one. That foul going against 20, Jalen Barnhill. It's another substitution. Allman will check back into the game. He replaces Hobgood. Barnhill picking up his second foul, puts Boyd at the line for the and one. Shots up and connects, makes it an 80-56 game. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout taken. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second timeout and then be back with you for the final 2:06. You're listening to Tigers basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
Credit card fraud, Farmers Bank and Trust can help lessen your risk of getting taken advantage of. As our customer, you have exclusive access to a security feature in our app that will allow you to turn your debit card off while you're not using it, then turn it on instantly when you need to use it. Keep your information safe. Log into our free app to use this feature, increasing the security of your information right now. Not a Farmers Bank customer? Come down. Let us set up your account and start protecting you from potential fraud opportunities. This is not a guarantee that your information will not be compromised. This is an increased security measure. Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
And we're back here at the Cab, 2 minutes and 6 seconds in the fourth quarter. Hopkins County to inbound and bring it the length of the floor. Caldwell County in a press. And for the final 2 minutes, my broadcast buddy Eric Jacobs.
Thanks, Bob. Back in action. Tigers trying to work their way back into a 80-66 deficit. Time running off. We'll have a foul going against Darius Riley. So that will send Sam Allman to the line. Allman to take two in the double bonus. Riley picking up his third foul of the game. Allman's first, able to connect. Allman back at the line. This one up and in. Makes it an 82-66. We'll have another substitution. Moore will check in and replace Allman. Bob with a minute 55 down 82-66. Got to think this one is just about all but over. Another foul. This one going against Ethan Putty. And that will send Darian Boyd back to the line. Got to imagine a lot of free throws being taken in this game. Boyd will miss his first. Another substitution. Allman checks in. He will replace Putty. Boyd missed his first. Back for his second. Shots up and in. Jude East checking into the game. He'll replace Cole Smiley. Storm to inbound, a minute 53 remaining. Tigers in a press. They'll get it to Miller. Miller to Barnhill, able to be stripped, and Riley going to be fouled hard from behind by Miller.
Now that
and I believe that one's got to be the one that ends Mr. Miller's night. Miller will check out. He'll be replaced by Hobgood. That will put Riley at the line for two. Riley will survey. First is up. Connects. Now we'll go back for his second. Riley releases his second. This one's shy. Rebound's going to be picked up by Moore. Hobgood able to get around, but then it's fouled. So that will send Hobgood for the line to take two. That foul going against Riley. That's Riley's fourth. Hobgood back at the line. First shot up off the back of the iron, no good. Substitution, Smiley checking in for East. That'll take a second. Hopgood. The release. Gets this one to drop. Makes it an 83-68 game. A minute 44 left. Boyd across midcourt to Smiley. Gets it to Boyd. He's up. This one won't drop. Contested ball. And a athletic play there by Boyd. Glad to see he's all right on that one. Had to jump over the bench. Ended up in the bleachers. Ball's inbounded to Allman. They'll get it inside. Shot put up, no good. Contested ball. Comes off of everybody. Boyd able to hold on to it. Gets it to Riley. Riley is up, and Riley's shot going to be blocked by Kierion Hopgood. Hopgood, I think, knew 100% going up that he had the block on that one. Riley off the inbound pass, turns it over to Allman. They'll float it up for Hopgood. Hopgood, easy finger roll in. Makes it an 85-68 game. A minute 10 left. Fralick's across midcourt. Fralick steps in, goes up, can't get the finger roll. That's going to be picked up by Mann. Mann will bring it across midcourt, 55 seconds. Mann one-on-one with Boyd, dances around him. Will work high around the Tigers logo. And there will be a foul on Boyd. At this one, these free throws just formalities at this point. Central up 85-68. First shot off the mark. We'll have a substitution. Barnhill will check in. Now we'll put Mann back at the line for his second. Ball's up, connects. Makes it a 86-68 game. Ball inbounded. Central still in a press. Boyd across midcourt's gonna dance his way through defenders. Gets it to Davis for three. John Davis connects. And we're going to have a full timeout taken by the Tigers. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second break and be back for your final 33.1 seconds. You've been listening to Tigers basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
Brent Smith with the law office of Jeff Russo. Are you buying or selling real estate? Are you planning on refinancing your existing home loan? If so, you should be aware that you have your choice in which attorney provides the legal services associated with such transactions. Our law office has over 50 years of experience in real estate law. We pride ourselves on being cost-effective and having a quick turnaround time. If you're in need of such services, call us today at 365-2763 or find us on the web at www.jeffrussolaw.com. We are located in downtown Princeton on the east side of the courthouse.
This is an advertisement.
And we're back here at the Cab, the final 33 seconds. Tigers down 15, 86-71. And a full flurry of substitutions for Hopkins County Central. 5 new players in the game.
And you've got to think at this point, 33 seconds, you don't really want any fouls from either side.
We'll see how well they can handle the ball here.
Ball's inbounded. They'll get it to Stringer. Stringer loses it. We've got bodies flying everywhere. Central able to pick it up. We have a jump ball now. Davis and Phillips being tied up on the play. So we'll have a substitution being checked in. Wyatt Capps. Capps coming into the game for the first time this evening. Ball inbounded to Davis. 3 from the corner off the mark. Rebounded by Fralix. Fralix will drive. That ball knocked away. It's going to be thrown up and picked up by Pyle. Pyle gets it underneath the basket. Little hesitation move is going to be put in by Jackson Wynn. 7 seconds. Time ticking off the clock as Boyd brings it across midcourt. He'll take a deep three, this one off the side of the iron, and time will expire. So after 4 quarters of play, Caldwell County runs out of steam at the end, and we'll lose this one 88-71. We'll take a 3-minute break and be back with your post-game stats. You've been listening to Caldwell County Basketball here on 103.3 The Tiger.
Series of Boutique. Hi, this is Pam Havelock. We are so excited at the new year, 2018. We are having for the month of January a 2018 sale. 20% off our boutique and 18% off the store and special orders. Remember, we have a 90-day layaway and financing is available. It is a great time to come to Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. We're located at 235 Northfield Drive, right next to the bowling alley. Cozy Living Interiors is everything a home should be.
Prearranged funeral planning gives you real peace of mind. We'll assist you in making the choices and selections that reflect your wishes and help you put them in writing so there will be no doubt. Morgan's Funeral Home, serving families for over 100 years. Time once again to start planning your agricultural strategy and the form of financing your farming operation. Fredonia Valley Bank would like to help you with your planting and harvesting season this year by offering competitive rates on all your farming needs, whether it be an agricultural line of credit or an agricultural loan secured by farm real estate. Fredonia Valley Bank can help keep your worry to a minimum when it comes to farming expenses by instituting a repayment plan suitable to meet your needs. If you're wanting to see your farming operation grow and prosper this year, come by to see one of our experienced loan officers today. Fredonia Valley Bank loan officers are willing to sit down with you anytime and discuss the different options we have to offer. Visit Fredonia Valley Bank today at either location, 602 Cassidy Avenue, Fredonia, and 226 Commerce Street, Eddyville. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Great news. Any size ice cold and refreshing soft drinks are still just $1 at McDonald's every day. And that's the news, now the weather. Soft drink lovers at McDonald's report enjoying ice cold deliciousness. Also reported, chance of refreshment, 100%. Get any size soft drink for just $1 only at McDonald's. A la carte only, limited time offer at participating McDonald's. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Caldwell Medical Center Sleep Lab offers diagnosis for a variety of sleep problems, including sleep apnea. 1 in every 5 Americans have significant sleep difficulties, which, when diagnosed properly, can be successfully treated. Symptoms of sleep disorders include fatigue, morning headaches, impotence, frequent urination, irritability, memory loss, high blood pressure, and loud snoring. If you have some of these symptoms, we may be able to help you identify and treat any before they cause more serious health conditions. Caldwell Medical Center offers studies in lab and in your home depending on your insurance company's requirements. Call 270-365-0300 for more information.
Hi, Caldwell County. I'm Allie Coleman with First Southern National Bank, and I'm ready to service your next loan. Whether you're wanting to build your first home, buy an investment property, or add square footage for your growing family, we can tailor a solution just for you. Stop by my office at 101 West Washington Street in Princeton, or give me a call at 270-365-3545 to apply today. First Southern National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, Federal Registry 409424, NMLS 1002999.
Penny Electric is ready for winter storms, but freezing rain, snow accumulations on power lines, poles, and trees, and high winds can snap a power line and cut power. If this happens in your area, call Penny Electric immediately, and we'll send the crew out to restore power as quickly as possible. Rain or shine, snow or sleet, day or night. A reminder, it's a good idea to keep a supply of flashlights, batteries, a battery-powered radio, canned food, and bottled water on hand for just such an emergency. A winter weather suggestion from Penny Electric. Your touchstone energy beloved.
And welcome back to the Cab, where it is post-game. Caldwell County dropping a 7th District matchup 88-71 to Hopkins County Central in what was a very close and competitive game all the way up till about the 5-minute mark of the 4th quarter, and then Hopkins County Central able to take full control. And for the Tigers, I know probably a disappointing way to finish. and really hats off to Hopkins Central. Had maintained a high energy, and that paid off in those last couple minutes in the fourth.
And it did, Eric, no doubt about that. And, you know, we did make mention of this throughout the broadcast, but the fact that we didn't have one of our starters in tonight, I'm sure, hurt a little bit. But
right.
Still, we played well. We just ran out of gas with the last 6 minutes of the game. And Caldwell County outscored 33-20 in that fourth quarter and outscored 3 points in the third quarter. So you can say, obviously, we lose it in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
For the Tigers tonight, Darian Boyd with 32 points, 17 in the first half, 15 in the second half. Next is John Davis with 13, 10 in the first half, 3 in the second half for 13. Caden Fralix with 11, 4 first half, 7 second half. 6 points for Darius Riley, 2 in the first half, 4 in the second half. 3 points for Seth Scott, 2 first half, 1 second half. 2 points for Jude East in the second half. 4 points for Jamarius Blaine, 2 in each half. And playing but not scoring tonight, Trip Branch and Marcus Harris and Cole Smiley. For the Storm, they're led by Tyler Mann with 24 points. Next with 21 is Kearian Hopgood. 15 points for Sam Allman. 11 points for Ethan Putty. 6 points for Jalen Barnhill. 5 points for John Miller. 2 for Blazon Moore and 2 for Jackson Wynn. Also 2 for Adrian Stringer. So, as we say in sports, you got to put this game behind us because we've got another game on Friday at Madisonville, and we'll be bringing those games to you. It's a boys-girls doubleheader. But we've got to figure out a way to keep the wheels from coming off in the fourth quarter. And to Hopkins Central's credit, they pressed us the whole game, and at times we were comfortable in breaking the press. Other times it just got to us.
And this is one of those games as well. As you say, we've just got to kind of put it behind us and move on. As far as postseason goes, coming into this game, it was fairly well set already with Madisonville being perfect in the district, Dawson being on the flip side of that, who our 1 and 4 seeds were going to be. And so this one really was just a formality for who's going to be second, who's going to be third. I think with this victory, that will pretty well cement Hopkins County Central as that second seed and us being Caldwell County as the third. But really that doesn't play into anything with a 4-team district going forward. Hopkins Central, a team that we're going to have to become familiar with, as we do have to play them one other time this season, as well as more than likely I would say we'll have them in the postseason as well.
Exactly, Eric, and we've got to solve whatever they did to us tonight to have a chance to advance to the regional. We have to beat them in the district to earn that right to the regional. So I'm sure Coach K will play this film back a couple, 3 times and look to see where we can improve. And also Jameer Riley being out there negates. Hopkins Central got several rebounds, able to jump over our smaller guys, and maybe they won't win the rebounding battle as much in the next game. So we just hope that whatever kept Jameer out of the game tonight will not surface at district time.
And that's something I think going forward. It was a competitive game up until probably the last, I would say, 4.5, 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. And so that's got to be a bright sign, is that you know you can hang, you know that you can make it a competitive game. And if maybe we get a couple more defensive stops, we convert off a couple of those turnovers, this thing goes the other way. I don't know if it was fatigue or what may have came into play in this one. But the good news is it's not like it was completely controlled by Central through the entire game. So you've got to take that as a positive sign as well.
You're right. I think at times we were our own worst enemy. Nothing Hopkins Central was doing to us. But, again, we didn't get many second chance points at all. Maybe 6 points tonight, 8 points. They got several at that end because either the ball bounced correctly or they were able to be in position blocking out, and then their height helped them, enable them to get several rebounds. So we just got to put this behind us. We don't think Coach K is going to come out and visit with us. So our next action will be this coming Friday night in Madisonville, and we've got to get ready to take those guys on. They were 3-point shooting hot,
and that is the
last time they were in this gym.
Yes.
2.5 weeks ago.
And so a very solid team. As Bob mentioned, we will be back in action on Friday. We'll have both of those games coming to you live. You can always listen to us live locally on 103.3 FM, or if you want to check out the live stream, can always go to www.wpkyonline.com. Check out the live stream there. Simply go to YouTube and search WPKY, and it should pop right up for you. So we will be bringing you all that action from Madisonville North Hopkins High School in Madisonville come Friday evening, and what will be another district doubleheader. As we get into this part of the season, those tend to become more and more common. And so, as always, we appreciate our sponsors who make this possible to be able to broadcast these games, and the support of the community that we get. And to kind of wrap things up, Caldwell County dropping this one 88-71 to the Hopkins County Central Storm. Pretty much cements the district seeding for this 7th district on the boys side. We invite you to check us back out on Friday. Should be a great night of basketball, a good way to get your weekend kicked off. And as far as tonight goes, we appreciate you tuning in and all you do to support these student athletes. This has been Eric Jacobs alongside Bob Hayes and Ty Englebright, bringing you both Lady Tiger and Tiger basketball action. We wish you a great night, and we'll see you Friday. You've been listening to Tiger basketball here on your hometown station, 103.3 FM, The Tiger.